welcome to the Wardens of the Weave, everybody. It's good to have everyone here. Well, today we're going to be figuring out what the outcome of the Adventurers Guild quest is going to be. So, without further ado, let's do the session summary. You guys woke up, and Kaerith, being not having exactly the mental fortitude that one might expect, decided to retrace the party steps. You guys went to the glass carousel. You met one of the shopkeepers who was a Earth Genasi that was elected to office. He bought some stuff off of you. He spoke with you guys a little bit. You guys haggled with him a good amount. During this time, there were a bunch of kids running around with animal masks, chanting something in Celestial, and being chased around by the guards, one of them being an orc. You later find out his name is Foplo, the guy who decided to club the former captain's head in during an election. He didn't know it was the election, but, just made him into the new captain. Let's see. Go back over to the summary. Now we get it away. Then you went to the Sandy Glass B&B and you spoke with Restal again, getting a bit more information about the elections. Trutelta, Captain Iona, Litsu. You also went to the Glass... you then went back to the Glass Carousel, mostly to the arena, to go register for the elections. And you registered for the elections. A few of you registering for captains in the military side of it. And a few of you trying to go for the lower courts. I don't think any of you tried to go for the scriptorium, but I think the other three of you decided to go for the lower courts. If I messed that up, let me know.
No, that's right.
And then you went back.
Just two of us did.
Then you went back to the Adventurers Guild, where I suppose I missed the part where Serafina picked up the quest for the Dragon Graveyard.
From Sylvia.
Yep. On the way back, you guys, kind of bumped into a couple people, and they slipped a note into Kaerith's belongings. And getting back to the Adventurers Guild, Hubjub, made some conversation with you and casually stole the coin that you just made from selling stuff, and turned it into a Jenga tower, which then splattered everywhere. After some debacle with that, and Kaerith trying to hide the contents of the note, he decided to go out to see Arvesti, who had just gotten some, attention from Restal, and requested that the key itself be translated as soon as possible. Arvesti, not promising anything, offered to do a certificate of authenticity, which you guys took. Then you went back to the guild and had a private discussion, vowing to stay together regardless of what happens and the outcome of this, the contest. And you guys had a long rest, and that's where we're starting the session. Did I miss anything?
No. As far as I know.
No. I don't think so.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds like you covered everything.
You gave me 1 billion electrum pieces.
I did not do that.
Okay. One can try.
Well, you know what? I can say that you got 1 billion electrum pieces, but nobody knows what it is, and therefore it is unusable.
Deal.
Nobody uses electrum.
It's not true. Electrum's fun.
So, the story, the game is live now. So as you wake up and head down into the commons, you note that there are a lot of adventurers all gathered together, all grouped up. They are waiting to hear the outcome of this contest.
I would like to wake up a little bit before dawn, before the official deadline in the announcement for the group contest, to head back to her vestie, because she said she'd have what she could by dawn, and I'd want to see if she gained anything in those last couple of hours.
So you're going over to go see our vestie.
Uh-huh.
When you go to see our bestie, she's like she's just like everything is scrambled for her. Like she's just working super hard on this, but she's just so confused about the next part. Like so
the best we got is what we have.
Yes.
Currently. Okay. And then how much
there's a piece missing that she's trying to figure out.
Okay. And we owe her 40 gold?
30 gold plus the fee, the rush fee.
Yeah, and the rush fee was only applicable if she was able to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will hand her 30 gold and tell her not to worry about it. And head back into the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. And as everyone else wakes up, you can smell there's food cooking, and you smell something sweet and chocolatey baking somewhere. Are you like kicking all the commoners away from your table there? Is that what's going on?
Goddamn right. Yeah, I'm kicking them out. This is my table now. Get away. This is mine.
Get away, please.
We're not doing this please thing again, Colin. we're not doing this again.
But they didn't do nothing. Gotta be polite.
You're not even awake. Go back to bed.
Honk, honk, honk. Me.
I'm just gonna chill out here, just waiting for the... Is Hubjub awake at, early morning hours? Is he downstairs?
Sorry, say it again.
Is Hubjub downstairs when I get back from
Yes.
our vestie? Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him before I kick everyone off the table, hand him the certificate of authenticity from her, as well with the stone, and say, "This is the best that she could do in the time provided."
I see. Well, alrighty then.
Here you go. Leave that in his care. And head back to the table. Kick everyone out of the table so we have a nice table when the whole group wakes up and we can all have breakfast together.
Can we smell the food from our little rooms?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Nemel immediately shoots up out of bed and then gets ready and heads downstairs to join Kaerith.
Good morning. Hope you slept well.
And you?
I did. I'm in a pretty good mood today. I got a good
Did you
feeling
head out-
that we're gonna win this.
Did you already get the translation?
Yes, I did. She had there was no other progress from last night, so I paid her a fee and left her to be. So
Not surprising.
nope, it's not, but it was worth a shot.
Alright, I guess.
Serafina's gonna be waking up and just walking over to the table.
Good morning.
Let's just say that it looks like a blue-haired human this time.
Oh, yeah, I got no idea who you are then.
Just doesn't really say anything. She just sits there.
Morning.
Morning, Aaron. Yeah?
Days like
Didn't
these
suit
are
you?
always painful, aren't they?
Zaius is gonna come and like face plant onto the table.
Wow, you're up early. You need a coffee?
Maybe.
I'm gonna wave to Miss Sylvia around a coffee for the table, please.
And she'll run up to the kitchen and get some coffee for everybody and bring it over.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please.
Nemel's gonna turn to Sylvie and ask her, what do you have for breakfast today?
We have hotcakes and gravy.
I'll take it.
Sounds good. For the table, have a look at the others.
Sure. I could eat.
I'm always
Coffee
hungry.
for the table.
Zaya's just gonna stare into her coffee and then chug the entire thing.
Say, you guys are ordering food?
Well, yes, we are. You
Yeah,
hungry?
we are. What can we do for you?
Oh, you see, I'm quite famished myself.
Yeah, I don't buy random people food, so scram.
But
I do. I'll pay
You're
for
not-
her.
you not recognize me?
No, I don't know a blue-haired female.
I'm
No,
not
I'm-
sure.
She just kind of changes her voice a bit. Perhaps this is familiar.
You gotta stop doing this shit. This is creepy.
It is normal. What are you
Oh,
talking
it's not
about?
that
This is not-
bad.
It is. I agree with this one who I haven't really talked to too much, but I agree with this Kalnier.
Okay. I'm gonna, slide my coffee to Zaya. You need another one.
She's just gonna kind of hold it and
You're
stare
welcome.
deep into it like it has, the secrets of the universe inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kind of
So
looks like
now-
you need a little bit of a nap.
I know, right? It's almost like we woke her up a little too early. Oh well. But I did pay off our vestie. It was 30 gold. So I upfronted it and there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
It should have only been 15.
It was 30 because we rushed her, remember?
Yeah, but she didn't really give us anything.
I thought she had
It's-
said that we would only pay the fee if she had finished this morning.
It was a long story. It was 30. So if I can get
That was
5
10
gold
gold.
from each of you, we will be even with 5 gold from each of us in the pot.
Kalnier will toss 10 gold on the table towards you.
Okay.
Zaya will very painstakingly find where she put her money and give you 5.
Okay.
Nemel will slide it
Serafina
over to you.
Yeah, Serafina's also gonna give 5.
Do you mind if I pay you after the sun went down?
Yeah, I'm not. No, you're gonna pay me now.
I mean,
Uh,
technically, Cal paid for him.
No, Cal was nice.
It was a tip.
See,
We got
it
up
was a
already.
tip. So Aaron, 5 gold.
Let me see if I carry that much gold.
Why are you so stingy?
I'm not stingy, I'm just a little
Paranoid.
short. Gold.
Uh-huh.
5 gold. I have 5 gold.
It's either 5 gold now, or if you join us for the dragon graveyard, I get your cut.
Now I have 5 gold. That's fine. Can pay it now.
Okay. Can I make a perception check to see if this is real gold? Because he's acting real sketchy about this gold. This guy's acting weird. I don't believe you. I don't carry all that gold, but here you go. Asking if you can pay me after sundown.
One roll perception.
18.
Woo!
It is real gold.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel much better now. Okay. Don't trust you with money, Aaron. I trust you in a fight, but money, that was sketchy, man. No, thank you. Okay.
Well, I mean, you're being a little bit of a jerk about it. I don't see why the time would have made a difference.
It's fine. He has no reason to trust me with money yet.
I don't. Idiot. I would have trusted you if you weren't talking about doing things after sundown. That's weird, because the sun just rose.
Makes sense. I
What if he
guess.
had left his coin purse in his room and he just didn't want to go up the stairs until later?
Well, drink your cup of coffee and go back up the stairs. Or hey, I'll go in his room and I'll grab his coin purse.
Now that's sketchy.
Mm-hmm. See what I mean?
What, going into somebody else's room and taking their coin purse? Yeah, that's sketchy.
It's being weird in general.
I think that
Whatever.
Personally, I believe that both of you are being quite weird. Now, shall we eat our breakfast?
Did Sylvie would come by? Nemel's stomach growls really loud.
Sylvia's right here. She's now dancing on the table. And as she delivers some food,
Yeah.
she walks right back over to Hubjub.
Okay. Thanks for the food. I'll eat my food and just
And
chill out.
it is a wonderful, delicious meaty. It's basically just pancakes and sausage gravy.
Oh my god, that sounds
Yeah.
so good.
Why would you say that?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's delicious. I love it. Anyway, so yeah. So as you guys are finishing up the food, you hear Hubjub say, "Oh well, I suppose we should get started with the announcements of the winners."
Sounds like an excellent plan, Hubjub.
Gonna be us, guys.
Fingers
Well,
crossed.
It seems as though there are only 5 of the parties that remain. So
That's not a good sign.
I suppose we should start with 4th place, and those in 4th place are going to be receive 30 gold. It belongs to the garden, and you'll see the garden is. You'll see an elf stand up, and it's like it looks to be a diviner that's
Oh my goodness gracious.
has the decay patterns all along her robes. And she seems to be representing a party of 5. Says, and here you are, and this is your hollow bloom mask was a interesting find, to be sure. And in you know, in the party goes up and accepts the award and takes the mask back and walks back to their table. And in 3rd place, we have, and he's gonna like look at his notes, the Wings of Amberfall.
Woo! Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Clap, clap, clap.
Yep, golf clap, golf clap.
And you're gonna see the Asmar, an Asmar sorcerer. That is the one that's floating, like the one that where they lost 2 people. He's gonna serenely float up to Hubjub and almost like in a very mournful way is going to accept the award, which is about 50 gold, and then go back to the party.
Hey, at least they didn't get last place.
And in second place, we have the he's gonna look at his notes again. The Crimson Groan. And
That's not us, right?
More
That's a weird part.
more clapping occurs, and it says you truly had a very unique and interesting find here with this Thornheart seed. It's a very, very interesting find you got. And
Guys, did we ever name ourselves?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
And for the final, for the first place of this contest, and he's gonna look at his notes and he's gonna read, the Rook fell 6, and you're gonna see,
What?
you're gonna see the mercenary band, like the 3 people that Kalnier tried to speak with. Those 3 people are gonna go up and collect.
And those are the
the
impolite
award,
ones.
and they're gonna be cheering as
But
everyone else is
perhaps-
cheering.
Perhaps we tie.
Yeah. Nah, he said he started with 4th, so we got last place, huh?
Nice.
Are you serious?
Nice. Is that the group with the blue feather?
The blue feather was the very sad-looking floaty sorcerer.
Okay. What do you do with the feather? I'm just curious.
They got the. Everyone is gonna get their stuff back.
Uh-huh.
The things that they found. And you're gonna see that everyone around is gonna start to disperse. All right, hang on.
Well, that's a little awkward.
I wonder
Well-
what
Our new plan.
Looks like we
what-
need to go earn some money then.
Well, looks like
How about we jump them?
All right, and Hubjub's
I
gonna
don't
come
think
up
we
to the
should.
table. He's like, and I greatly apologize, but it seems as though your artifact was disqualified according to the rules.
What?
What
What
rules?
rules?
What rules?
We broke no rule.
So, well, you say that, but unfortunately, it's your artifact appears to have had some level of corruption, and I hate to say it, but it's not something that we could work with.
Can
What
I
I wasn't
look?
enrolled is
What do you
not-
mean corruption?
Wait,
You said the
Wait.
most interesting thing.
Well,
You never mentioned this rule.
You never mentioned corruption, my friend,
the,
and
the rules are on
I
the board
showed
over
you
there.
this item yesterday, and you said it was fine.
Well, it seems as though the rules have been changed, and while it is
Ah.
unfortunate,
who was the
Who's
one
in
that
charge of-
made these rules?
Inside
It's-
check, yeah. Is he messing with us or his
Inside him.
supervisors?
No, he's dead serious. You could just tell he's fucking
Yeah.
with us. He's serious about the rule change, but he's changing it against
He's-
us on purpose.
19.
he's being honest with you. I
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not the
Probably
one who,
that the supervisors is messing. Okay.
I am not the one who decides how
Then
the
who was?
sponsorships of Rashali work. I can only.
And who is?
I don't know. I imagine one of the Shadow Archivists, or maybe someone else. I do find your particular artifact to be intriguing. It's not every day you find such a rare historic find. Especially
So who made this rule change?
I do not know off the top of my head.
When was this change made?
And who gave you the information?
I believe.
And what corruption?
I was informed about it this morning
By whom?
by the Shadow
He said
Archivists.
Okay. Well, can we have the artifact back? Let's start with
Well,
that.
Of course. And he's gonna hand you back the core.
You know
Thank
what?
you, my friend.
Your brownies tasted like shit anyway.
I
Yeah.
greatly
you.
apologize for this. I did not intend for this to happen in the way that it did.
You're just a pawn. It's fine. You're not the driving force behind our disqualification. That much is obvious.
It was probably the same people that put out hits on everybody that wasn't what they wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody's
People
putting
are
hits out on
messing with
venture
us.
guild parties,
That we
obviously
did warn
they
you
have
about,
enough.
Hubjub.
Yeah. You're just a pawn in the game. It's fine. I understand.
Yeah, well, I greatly apologize for this particular inconvenience. It was never my intention to do this, but
It's okay.
the sponsors are the sponsors, and when it comes to their money, they have the final say.
Money talks. I get that.
I think they're scared of us.
No.
Did he say at all how, like, what he meant by it was corrupted? Because, like, I don't get it.
I mean, are you asking him if how was it corrupted?
Yeah, I did. I asked twice.
Well,
Yeah.
it seems as though what I was told is that it has some form of an infernal energy to it.
Yeah, the script is in infernal. It says it
yes.
on the certificate of authenticity I handed you this morning.
It's in abyssal.
Oh, abyssal. I thought it was infernal.
I wish it.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Thanks, Hubjub. We'll get our stuff out of our rooms and we'll be on our way.
Thanks for everything.
Yes, thank you
You-
very much.
You did your best. I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Anyone still have anything in their rooms?
And as he's walking back, you're gonna see a older man that's super tall. Like he's kind of tall, but he's walking fully upright. He's gonna walk up towards the table as you guys are discussing leaving. It looks to be like he's in his late 60s. He has steel gray hair, combed back meticulously.
Would I recognize this individual?
Yeah.
You
Would any of
not.
us?
Okay.
Would any of us?
Huh?
Would any of us?
No. He's wearing robes of muted gray with stitched in script, and you can see that there's different languages stitched into these particular robes. And the writing is constantly flowing to different words. And it looks as though a floating ink quill follows him like a pet.
Well, well, well.
Nice trick.
How can we help you?
Well, I am quite saddened to hear about the outcome of this competition. I was, in fact, rooting for the lot of you. I have predicted something in the future, and that involves those present. but it
Oh?
seems as though the corruption of this place does run deep. You have,
You're
knowingly or not, changed the tempo of a song older than this city. While politics feign blindness, some of us remain watchers of deeper things.
Okay. So what can we help you with?
Well, I would like to extend you an invitation. I understand that you are seeking to pursue the politics of this country, of this kingdom. And I extend to you not an invitation simply to win, but to endure. And there are certain things I am in need of adventurers for, and as I said, my visions have led me to you.
To the 6 of us.
Of course.
Okay.
I like your
And-
funny words, Magic Man.
What do you know of us?
You are part of a prophecy.
Oh,
I don't know them.
I don't
I've
know-
had enough prophecies recently.
Have you?
it's
And
too
yes.
early for prophecies.
You got some snake oil that will help us.
You know, snake oil can be made, but not extracted.
Okay. Well, all jokes aside, sir, you extend us an invitation, you require our services, you approach us,
Yes.
and you offer sponsorship in return.
I suppose sponsorship would be the short term, but
Sure.
I offer you opportunities to fulfill
And-
a destiny that I see within you.
Where would you like to meet us? Because obviously you don't want to talk about prophecies and non-guild hall dealings inside of this place, I'd assume.
Yes, that would be good. You can
Where?
find me at midnight tonight beneath the Guild Archive vaults. And should anyone ask you questions about why you're there, I suppose you can find a way to avoid such situations.
Did you ever give us
The
your name?
Adventurers Guild, correct?
Yes. And my name is Roland Vurshol.
How can we trust that he will keep to your word?
Well, we have nothing to lose, as it stands.
He's not
Indeed.
wrong.
Yes,
Nothing
but
to
we can
lose.
also have everything to lose.
Wow. You can choose to trust me on blind faith, or you can choose to ignore my invitation. But
We'll be there.
very good. In the meantime, I will leave you to your morning, and I wish you well.
See you later.
Sure.
And you're gonna see him kind of, walk off, and as he's walking, his form is gonna shimmer before he disappears.
It was too early for that kind of a encounter.
Am I having a mental lapse again, or did he just fucking vanish?
Now that was a really, really cool trick.
So I'm not going crazy again?
No, he just put
No.
No, I think we all
Okay.
know that.
Miss Sylvia, can we get a round of ale instead of coffee right now?
a little early in the morning, don't you think?
Did you see the
Why?
same shit I just did?
Big
Yeah.
deal.
You know what? He went a little poofy.
No, he did a little himmy-jimmy, and then I didn't see him anymore.
You
I think it
know,
was
snake
poofy
oil
woofy.
fellas have all kind of cool tricks, but it doesn't mean that they're actually helpful.
Also a little too convenient that as soon as we lose guild sponsorship, he's here to provide it for us, but who am I to say?
Well, he did say that that was like a very short-term goal, not like that, like he was almost scolding you for being too nearsighted.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to plan on making a long-term partnership with some old diviner who thinks
some
we're
guy
some
whose
part of some
clothes
prophecy.
are constantly changing. Why?
You see that floating quill too? That thing was weird, right? Kind of had like this musty stink about it. Ugh.
Yeah, he was pretty interesting. If we go meet him, we're definitely gonna need to take some precautions.
Kind of seems as normal as the rest of us, I won't lie.
I agree. So,
You're pretty normal down there. You just,
Oh yeah, but your eye goes all glowing, you get all around sometimes.
well, yeah, and that's just,
I'd prefer
You
if
know,
you just had a floating quill.
well, fine. I'll be boring next time. Next time you're in trouble, don't count on me. And he's gonna start like picking at his claws, like all sassy.
Well, can't
like.
you just, like not that rah 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 and go all glowy in the eyeball?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Fair enough.
Which, by the way, is very odd. Your lapses of memory. Is there anything you want to tell us about that?
Alright, lay
There's
down on
nothing-
the ale.
There's whoa. What are you insinuating?
That you drank too much?
I'm offended. I thought you'd be my drinking partner. That's fucked up. And second of all, I can't tell you anything because I don't know anything. It
Maybe
just
kill on like the pixie dust or something.
okay. Well, that pixie dust is damn fucking good, and you are not gonna take that away from me. All right, I love snorting pixie dust. Speaking of pixie dust, we should probably ask Restal about Mr. Roland Vurshol. Maybe he knows something, and maybe
Yeah,
I
'cause
could
you
have an
definitely don't have a
ulterior
secondary
motive.
goal.
Well, this has been a shitty day so far. Maybe our day could go a little bit better with a round of pixie dust.
I've never done pixie dust.
I'll buy you your first round of pixie dust, Nemel.
I don't think. Don't
Kalnier,
do pixie dust.
You can make your own decisions.
I might pass on the pixie dust, but I may just get some more apple juice.
Fine, but can you promise not to show up a complete stranger to breakfast next time? That was fucking weird.
I cannot promise that.
Speaking of that, you still
It's in their
look a
nature.
little different.
What do you mean?
You don't look like what I remember you looking like yesterday. Is there something going on with that we need to know about? You cursed or something?
That is for you to find out, but for me to know.
Fine. I guess everyone's in a shitty mood this morning.
I'm in a great mood.
Oh,
I can.
I'm
Well,
not.
you don't want to drink with me.
Let's get wasted. I'm
I'm
with you.
just.
The
I'm
perfect-
just saying-
I'm down.
Maybe we should calm down. Calm down.
Let's go
calm
visit
it.
Restal. Let's go knock on his door. Let's see if he's done with his nightly duties. And let's get blackout drunk before noon. Take a 10-hour nap. And be roaring ready to go at 10 p.m. to go meet this guy at midnight.
I'm with you. This is the perfect day to be wasted.
It really is.
Or we could drink water.
Yes, I agree with
All
that.
right. I'm gonna start calling you Boy Scout from now on if we're gonna act like this.
Do we have those here?
All right, Sand
I've
Scout.
never
I don't know.
heard of that.
It's Boy Scout or Colonel Sanders. I don't know anymore. How about we go get some chicken wings? How about that? You want to do that?
Now
I'm
you're
for it.
speaking my language.
Amen. And Kaerith is going to stand up and grab Kalnier and go, let's go grab some chicken wings, my friend.
No, my coffee.
I
But
gave you
bring it
2.
with you.
Yeah, just grab it. Fuck the guild. They look at me funny anyways.
She's
Or we
just
could
gonna down the rest of it and get up.
Or we could get more coffee at the sandy glass.
Yeah,
We
and
can
know,
it
also
probably
see if we
doesn't.
can take it to go.
It probably doesn't
Huh?
taste like piss. Well, unless he
Did
does
you
that
piss in
funny
your
thing with
coffee?
his hands. You know, soldier's thing. As long as he doesn't like wave his hands in my coffee, I think I'll be okay. That was pretty weird.
That was a pretty cool trick.
It was disgusting. You know where he
It
puts
wasn't
those
that bad.
hands? You know what he does with those hands?
Well, I'm
I
sure
do.
he washes them all the time. If he can do that.
Yeah, he washes them with his magical goop.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's just water.
All right,
I
guys.
was gonna say, I don't know that it actually works like that, but
I don't
I
want
thought
to
it was
find
kinda
out.
gross too. But
Yeah, see, I'm not alone.
It was disgusting, but let's be honest, who cares after the third drink, you know?
but you gotta make
Yeah,
it
disgusting
there first.
turns into tolerable after 3 drinks. Yeah. Anyways, let's get going. I'm ready to get white girl wasted.
Yeah.
What's that?
Dude.
You're a dragon.
Give me 30 gold and you'll find out. Yippee!
And as you go outside, you're gonna see a bunch of people like heading towards the glass carousel. Because it is the morning, after all. People are going to go start trading.
Hey, Aaron, can you hold on to the artifacts that way? Because apparently people like to pickpocket their way into my bag. I don't want them stealing this, and I'm going to hand the artifact to Aaron.
I will take care of it. I'll keep
And
my
as
eyes
the artifact slips into your hand, you'll feel like a paper slip alongside the bottom of the artifact.
open. All right. I'm gonna read it.
Cool. It's what I said to you last night, bud.
The same message?
Yeah, the one about Snapdragon? Yeah. All right, let's all get drunk. Woo! Who's ready?
Text me that again. I'm not sure if I remember.
I'll text it to you. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Aye.
Okay.
All right, you guys lead the way. I don't really remember where this place was. You guys lead the way.
I can't because my person's not here.
I will take special care of my pockets. Since I've been warned.
You've been untrusted.
Where are they?
Don't
I
fuck
don't
up.
know. We're missing.
So,
It's not letting me copy.
Like our icons aren't on the map.
what are you talking about? Your icons aren't on the map.
Yeah, there's only like 4 icons
Oh,
on the
never
map.
mind, that's there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Why is there 2 Kalniers?
Hey,
Oh,
wait a
God,
minute,
they're
that's me.
multiplying.
You're me.
Oh boy.
Alright, who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
I think we have everyone now.
Yeah, everyone's there now.
So, you guys go into the Sandy Glass B&B, and as you go in, it's like, hey, how's it going? My favorite adventuring party. It's 3rd time in 3 days.
Hey, my man. You know what I want.
How'd the competition go? Did you guys win?
Zaya's just gonna come in and smash her face into the table like she did earlier.
That's not very healthy behavior. I don't recommend doing that for your long-term cognitive health.
He's just a party pooper. Can I get a round of that pixie dust I got yesterday?
Are you sure, man? It's pretty early in the morning.
Listen, we got on the low. Keep it on the low. But we got disqualified because they changed the rules last second to fuck with us.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah. So I really need that round of pixie dust.
So 1 round of pixie dust, you got it.
Yeah, how much does that run me again?
I don't know, how much did they charge you last time?
It was either 1 or 5 gold. I can't remember.
That was probably 5.
It was something in gold though.
So how many? Is this just with the 1 glass of pixie dust?
Yeah, it's just 1 this time.
Actually, no, it was
Just
2
one.
gold. That's what it was, because I charged you 6 because you got 3 shots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll hand him 2 gold instead of 5.
All right,
I'll give
here
you
you
3
go.
gold. Will you cut them off?
Same.
That's fucked up. Don't cut me off.
We just woke up.
I thought we were here to party.
You want
See,
a coffee?
be a normal person.
I got
Drink
you a
a
coffee,
coffee.
babe. Don't worry.
I don't need a coffee. I'm awake.
I don't think you need pixie dust either.
Got some of that fresh Java brew from the Restal.
Okay. Yeah, you want to drink Java brew from Restal? That sounds a little weird, man.
I would like some more of that delicious apple juice from before.
Absolutely, you got it. And you're gonna see that he starts like he casts create water, putting it into an urn, and then he like pours some beans into it, and he casts I think shape water. You can actually boil water with it, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to.
So he does shape water, and just starts boiling the beans.
I'm gonna telepathically send Zaya a message. I told you, piss coffee.
She's just gonna kind of kick at his leg. You called me a party pooper. Go away.
I gave you my coffee. I think we're even.
But are we?
I'm gonna down my pixie dust. It's a con saving roll, right?
Yep, con save.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, bud. This
Hey.
early in the morning, I am ready. That's a 21!
All right.
Oh, yeah?
You don't get the effects of the pixie dust.
Do I feel a little drunk though?
Yeah, you get a little bit you get some tipsy going on.
Oh yeah. That's what
Toy
I'm saying.
boy. Booze, please.
You call my friend Toy Boy?
Hey man, I do got a name.
I think it's boy toy.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
let me say it right.
Did I insult you?
Hey, look, it's not my business whether or not you decide to be unattractive.
God
There,
damn.
we got you there.
God damn.
Oh, for 2.
You know what? I got a question for you, Restal. I got a
Please.
question for you.
Yeah, what do you got?
Can I take a look around the bar to see how many people are in here before I ask this?
So the B&B is like you got some people that are like eating breakfast, but mostly clearing out. Like it's towards the end of breakfast. It's now checkout time.
All right, I'm gonna whisper to Restal. You know anything about this dude named Roland Vurshol? He came up to us and he like did a whole bunch of magic shit. He had like a flying quill and he like sparkle shimmered away after talking to us.
That sounds like it. Dude knows some magic.
Well, yeah, you know anything else about him?
I don't know. I've never heard the dude's name.
You think
What
you
he's
can
like
poke
some
around
sort of like secret
today
society
and-
kind of dude or what?
Yeah, he kind of seemed like it. Can you poke around for me? And if you find anything by the end of the day, I'll come by here right around, let's say 7 o'clock.
I could do some asking around, see if I hear anything about a Roland.
Yeah, Roland Vurshol. Thank you. And then I'll try to have him shake my hand.
Right, he reaches out and his hands are still wet from being freshly washed.
Oh, okay.
Freshly
Well, that makes
washed.
this-
Freshly
This
washed
makes this a
hands.
lot less cool. I'm gonna like slip him 2 gold during the handshake. Here you go.
I really appreciate your patronage, everybody.
Yeah, maybe don't cut me off when I ask for more pixie dust, yeah?
Hey, you know, look, there's a certain amount of, like, bureaucracy that goes on. If I don't cut someone off and they end up killing somebody not during an election, I get in trouble. But
Listen, I'm not gonna kill anyone. Come on, you know me. I'm a
are you
returning
saying you
customer.
never killed anyone?
I'm never saying I've never killed anyone. I'm an ex-soldier, okay? But I've never murdered anyone, okay?
Are you saying you've never murdered anyone?
Restal, have I ever lied to you, my friend?
Yes.
Fuck you. I'm gonna walk away and go back to the table and sit down.
Are you saying you've never lied to him?
The hand water.
I never have. I've never lied to him. Just because he knows who I am doesn't mean I've lied to him. I mean, okay, well, that was a lie, but I haven't lied to him before that. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Dude's got some good insight.
I know he does. I ain't never did anything wrong to him. Just sniffle and kind of mutter get phrases under my breath next to
Who's
Zaya.
the party pooper now? And
Real
she's gonna
fucking
You guys got this
classy.
really weird, like, roasting dynamic. Almost as roasted as his coffee here. And he's gonna present the coffee to Zaya.
And she's gonna
That
reach
was
out and like kind of
terrible.
like pet the cup and then like kind of pet his hand a little like as a thank you and then just start downing it.
Careful,
That was
it's still
fucking
hot.
So,
You want to talk to me about being a party pooper? That was weird.
how much
Get
for the
your own-
coffee and the water cup, hand water cup? Cup of hand water.
Hand water is free, my man. And he's gonna like
Oh,
set down
sweet.
he's gonna set down a nice, from what you can tell, it's super clean glass, and he's gonna rub his hands, and water's gonna come out.
Notice how Warden this section has been talking about it being super clean.
You guys think you keep calling him gross? He's not gross. He's very hygienic.
Gross!
I mean, from the hands, it's kind of crazy. You know.
It's
I mean,
pure
better
He's
than
a
if he
water.
would've
Listen,
spit it
his
out.
hands go to work, man. We come visit him every morning. You know, I don't
It's
see him
better than
freshly
if he, like,
showered.
It's better than if he just spit it into the cup like he.
I mean, I could do that too, but I usually make people pay for that.
Yeah, how much?
Oh God.
How much for you to spit a waterfall of water directly into my mouth? Right here, right now.
Oh, you know what? We could do that for a gold if you want, just for a little teaser.
I'll give you 2
Yeah.
if you miss.
Here's a gold.
Please get a room
And then I'm
first.
just gonna open my giant fucking maw at like a 45-degree angle.
You're gonna see him stick his tongue out, and he's gonna start swirling it in the air, and like you'll see like a stream of water fly out, and it's gonna start spraying your face. And but most of it gets in your
No
mouth, but it's gonna,
gags.
like spray in your face, and you're just gonna
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh my God.
Zaya's gonna
Okay.
turn to Serafina and say, "Celestial, do we have to pay for the show?"
I already.
She's gonna say back in Celestial, I don't really think so. It seems like this one's free.
Nice.
As I finish up, I'm just gonna stare daggers at Zaya. Why are you talking weird again? That's not very cash money of you.
He's gonna
What
turn
the
to him
fuck
and
is
say,
cash
draconic. It's saying draconic. Suck it.
Hey. Okay. I'm just gonna sit down and shut the fuck up for the rest of the time we're here then.
Well, if
Fuck
there's
you
anything
guys.
else that I can get for you, some fresh fruit, some more drinks,
Yeah, chicken wings.
Please.
maybe some French
Finally.
toast. I don't know what the French are, but they sound like they smell bad.
Fucking amen. I'll take some French toast. I'm a little.
I'll
Right
say French
on.
toast.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'll go
Yeah,
make up some
chicken.
fresh French toast. Hold the stink.
Can I
I'd also
ask
like-
that it's not made, that you don't make the syrup with hand water? Can I get
Why
tap
would I make
water?
the syrup with hand water?
I don't know. You seem like a kind of guy that would.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you seem to use your hand water thing a lot. You know, maybe.
Yeah, to
Switch
make
it up
water.
around.
Didn't you just drink out of his mouth?
That was for. Okay, listen. There are nuances to that.
I think you have no
Kalnier, that
room
we are
to
not
talk.
gonna
I think
talk
you
about
have
that
bigger
right now.
problems than the hand water.
Listen.
Like your holy memory.
Like your pixie dust addiction.
It's not an addiction. It's a healthy.
Yeah, he can
Throw
quit
it away.
anytime he wants. Leave the man alone.
I only had one
said
instead of
you
3
want?
today. I'm down 66% in pixie dust consumption today.
Well, that's because you haven't consumed the other 2/3.
I didn't buy 3. I only
You
bought
did buy
1.
3. You did buy 3.
I bought 3 yesterday. I bought 1 today.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
The day is still
And you're gonna
early.
stop at this one.
For now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Serafina is going to be asking Aaron, can I please study that artifact once again?
Please be careful with it.
Just to clarify, Hubjub said something about infernal.
It's got
Right.
infernal corruption
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
DM,
Yeah.
would Serafina be able to make a connection with this to Velithor?
You can roll Arcana. Yeah, you can roll Arcana to find out.
Okay. That's what I would like to do.
Ooh, that place sucks. Am I right, guys?
Hey, I didn't really say this in character.
No.
Oh,
That's just
no.
Athena talking.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 23.
According to your knowledge, you are not able to make any connection between this thing and Belethor.
Okay.
But yeah, I hand you the artifact.
Mm-hmm. I want to be studying it, though. Yeah,
Can I
seeing
get
about-
a glass of orange juice? Restal, whenever you get a minute.
I think.
Of course. He's gonna walk over, he's gonna drop down some plates of French toast.
Oh, thank God.
And it's like that, if you guys have ever been to Cheesecake Factory during brunch.
Yeah.
Only during dinner.
Oh, Restal, my man. God bless.
That French toast.
Oh my God, yes.
Who all got the French toast?
Me.
Not me.
Yeah, I got some.
Okay,
And
well,
me,
I'll look
Serafina.
through both and be like, if you guys can't finish that.
By the time you finish saying that sentence, I have shoveled my entire portion in my mouth. What about
Will
you,
you-
Karen?
Serafina, if you
Sharing?
can't finish that.
Serve me some booze, though. So,
Hers?
You need some booze.
Who is this thing?
yeah.
Serafina's
you got
kind
it,
of just
my
gonna
man.
be.
What kind of booze you
Serafina's
looking
just gonna
for?
be smugly. Serafina's
Oh.
just gonna be like, kind of like smugly looking at Kaerith. Just gonna be saying to Nemel, "Who is Serafina?"
You know, strong and cheap.
You
Strong
are.
and cheap, huh? I know
Yeah.
that. I know
Oh,
the
yes.
type.
Oh yes, that is correct. I've been just trying to be someone else for a bit.
Don't mind him, Serafina. He just has terrible perception.
I can hear you guys. I'm right here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna turn to Kalnier and go, so you're gonna get on my ass about my drinking, but when Aaron buys cheap booze this early in the morning, you're not gonna get on him?
Well, Aaron.
Hey,
can
Aaron,
drink
you're an
those.
alcoholic.
I think Aaron's a little more classy about it, if anything.
He's
Just
buying
ask for
Hey,
the
look.
cheapest and strongest thing he
booze.
has.
Look,
That's
he
like
might
the
be
opposite of
unattractive,
classy.
but he's a bit more classy about his alcoholism.
You know what? I
He
don't
just
care
ordered
about
the
being.
cheapest he could have. Isn't that like?
That's like hoodlum behavior. Okay. If you want to have class, you order top shelf shit. AKA
Nah,
pixie
I
dust.
highly disagree with that,
I know.
my man.
Isn't
Or
your
you
whole
just
thing
order
supposed
water.
to make money?
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying that the idea of more expensive equals better is a fallacy. It's fallacious at best.
Right. You know what? I'm not going to take advice on how to be classy from a male water genasi courtesan.
I'm just saying, man, if you knew anything about these, people that I service, you would understand what class really was.
I mean, I saw the aftermath of one of your services, so I think I'm good.
I think you just paid for one of his services.
Well,
That's
I mean,
true.
yeah, there is that too, but I saw the aftermath of the whole 9 yards,
Yeah, and was she satisfied?
I mean, she couldn't talk very well.
I don't think this is polite to be having at the breakfast table.
All of these guys around, and he's just gonna, like, do a wide berth with both of his hands, like, look at me. All of these people here are probably buying these services. Why can't we talk about it?
At least he has services to buy. What do you have?
Have you asked?
Crippling pixie dust addiction.
Okay, it's not crippling. I can quit whenever I want. And fuck you. And
That's what all
Zaya,
addicts say.
Listen, whatever you want to do, I don't provide those services.
I'm speaking Draconic, so only Zaya and Nemel can understand me. You haven't asked what services I could provide, so I don't want to hear it from you.
Well,
Yeah.
to you too.
Okay,
And
the mouse
she's gonna answer
reply
back. There's a reason why.
Fuck
Not
both
interested
of
in
you.
your services.
I don't see much to provide from you.
Whoa.
Zaya high fives Nemel.
Can I get another pixie dust? I am not sober enough for this
You
conversation.
can have as many pixie dust as you want, as long as you pay your tab.
All right, here's 2
That's
gold.
two.
I'll pay my tab.
Can I have the dream
for a
juice?
You want the dream juice? You got it.
Yes, please.
I'll get dream juice.
Fucking dream juice, but no. Fuck
It's amazing.
Kaerith and his pixie dust. All right, I take the shot of pixie dust.
All right, make your con save.
This is gonna be a nightly thing. 11.
All right, let me go ahead and roll a D100 real quick.
Fuck yeah!
Oh,
Make me
I'm
a
gonna-
mirror again.
I'm gonna water the
what
plants
is
real
what
quick,
is that?
guys.
What does that actually make? Here, let me double check.
Makes it 25.
Nemel's gonna turn to Zaya and then speak in Draconic and say, I can see why he's doing the pixie dust.
And I'm gonna respond in Draconic. Yeah, because she's so mean to me, Nemel.
Kalnier's just gonna shout out in Orcish, I can speak different
Well-
languages too.
As you drink this pixie dust, earth begins to form around your entire body and encases you inside of a 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot block of stone with only your head poking out at the top.
Even the earth thought you needed to be covered up.
You
I'm
know
not
that like
feeding
Black
you.
Sabbath song that starts with like I am Iron Man? I'm gonna go, I am Earthman. And just start cackling.
Look, this is what happens when you drink too much pixie dust. You just become a square.
You know,
I think it's a
that's
cube,
not very
actually.
open-minded of you. I am 3-dimensional, okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, this is what happens when you drink too much pixie dust. You become a cube. That's much more better than a square.
See, I'm technically
mean-
not a cube because my head is poking out.
I could.
Well,
look.
you're encased in a cube. So you are a cube.
At least it wasn't a gelatinous cube.
Can I make a strength check to see if I
what
can
is
break
that?
myself out of this?
Sure.
Okay. Hold on.
All right, I'm
See,
back.
Do it at disadvantage because you're kind of like.
I mean, yeah, I rolled a 6. If you're talking about disadvantage, I ain't breaking out.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
sitting
getting
there like,
out.
just gonna try to like flex really hard and it's not gonna work, and you just kind of hear him grunting. Eh.
And
Damn it, it's not
I'll say if
working.
you'd actually made it out, I probably would have used Molder to put you back in it.
You know what? I'm not helping you with your spells next time you level up.
So this is what happens when you drink too much pixie dust. You eventually get to a point where you're encased in a block of stone.
Kalnier's
Is this
gonna
happening
bring
here?
out
You
a
got,
hand
you got, a,
axe.
you got a permanent hard on.
Yeah, you want to service it?
Oh, don't worry, I can service you if you want. I do charge though. And he's gonna run his hands along the sides of the block in like circles.
Am I supposed to feel that?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just gonna watch his hands just like do weird shit and go, dude, I don't think you're selling your point here very well. I don't feel that.
Well, it's not like you can really see his hands because like you got 2.5 feet of stone in any direction of your head.
I'm just gonna stare at like the top of his like fucking. He's wearing like a mohawk, right?
No, he's got a mullet.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna stare at the top of his badly cut mullet because fuck you, and just kind of just okay. Anyways,
Nemel's gonna go up to his side of the cube, I guess the right side of Kaerith's cube, and then scratch in Nemel was here.
Ow, fuck, ow, that hurts.
I thought you wouldn't be able to feel that.
You can feel
Yeah,
that,
let's
but
just
you
fucking
can't feel
with you.
him caressing you?
No, that's because he's a shitty caresser, and no, I was just fucking with her. So who wants to be a doll and feed me another round of pixie dust?
Oh.
I'll do
There's
it.
the third. I should have.
Hey, you know what? If you're gonna get on my case, I'll do fucking 5. No, I'm joking.
Serafina's gonna go far away from Kaerith.
Zaya's gonna like sit on the top of the cube, ready to like pour it into his
bestie.
mouth. Let's go.
Can you
No,
pay
no,
me for
no,
it?
no,
I'll
no,
give you the
no,
2
no.
gold once I get access to my coin purse again.
Yeah, I suppose.
Thanks, man. Can you just hand it to her who's chilling on my cube?
Yeah.
I don't want to like nudge my chin at.
Hey, go ahead and make another con save. Dude, this would be hilarious if you actually get the levitation wild magic roll.
10. Let's go. Woo!
All right, what is 33?
Levitation. Or I sink into the ground. Which one?
So you magically teleport yourself outside of the B&B, and Zaya, you go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Okay. A dex save.
Fail it. Come on. Teleport with me. God damn it.
All right, so the block underneath you just disappears, and you fall to you begin to fall, but you're able to catch yourself, before you take, before you hurt yourself. But you hear a
Am I like out here?
sound happen as you look outside the door. You see Kaerith is just out in the street now.
Hey! Guys! I'm out here!
Do you think
Somebody-
we could pay somebody to like paint his face while he's stuck in there?
Guys, this isn't funny. Seriously, help me get out.
Hey, Restal, how much do you carry quill and ink by chance?
I don't carry any of that stuff, man. I
Guys.
only carry my own supply for bookkeeping, if you know what I'm saying.
Can I buy that off you?
No.
Damn.
I can give you oil if you want.
Why
I'm
would I
looking for
need
like
oil?
a writing utensil.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
a water
can I dip
genasi,
my
remember?
could I dip my finger in like ink or something and like draw glasses on him?
You theoretically could.
A
What's
little
taking
mustache?
so long? Guys, this isn't
What if we
funny.
just
I
like
gotta
tip
pee.
him over?
What
I
can
gotta pee.
have? What can?
What if we go
what's in
Kaerith tipping?
You're gonna like
Guys.
tilt him on the side and then just roll him like a die.
Let's go to Barrelball now, guys.
Guys.
Hey, hold on! I got an
I'm
iron
fine.
pot in my bag.
I can't do anything. I have.
I cover
no
his
strength.
head. Be like we disappeared.
Guys.
Wait,
Why is
wait,
it real fucking quiet?
wait, Warden. I have a forgery kit, so I have ink.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker. God damn it.
Yes. Yes.
And he's gonna see me rubbing my hands together. I'm
God,
gonna reach
Watch
into my
that.
pocket
not
pull out the
funny.
and like start to draw a little mustache on him.
Are you outside?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
no.
outside drawing a mustache.
Oh yeah.
I guess we all follow outside.
Okay, you're gonna put ink on my face?
I was gonna sit at the table
A
and drink
mustache to
water.
make you look classy.
No, are you putting ink on my face or are you putting ink on the stone? There's a difference here.
You?
Okay. I am going to hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I'm gonna use breath weapon if I can, Warden.
Okay.
Alright, each creature needs to make a dex saving throw if they're within a 15-foot cone of me.
Am I in that cone?
Are you
Okay,
standing
so-
near me?
Kinda. I want to watch
Well,
it. Yeah.
well, I'm
Yeah,
like,
then
I'm-
yeah, you're in the 15-foot cone.
So I
I'm
guess
pretty sure
we
everyone
all-
but Serafina's in yeah. Everyone but Serafina make me a dex save.
I just said I was drinking water. Table, alright?
So
Four.
Serafina
Is it a
and
dex
Kalnier are still
Yeah.
inside the D&D.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got Aaron, I got Zaya. Okay. That is 1d10 thunder damage. Alright, you all take 4 thunder damage. As the ink starts inching towards Kaerith's face, you'll see his maw just snap open and blue with violent energy just fucking starts spewing out in this giant cone, and you all just get enwrapped in it and take 4 thunder damage.
And as you do this, see the brick, the stone cube begins to take some damage. It begins to crack with this as well.
all right,
Okay.
because you did that.
I'll do it again.
You said 4 damage?
4.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna stare daggers as I fucking try me.
I'm going.
You know,
to
I'll
use...
give in to the memory lapse. All right.
I'm gonna turn to him and say, if you open your mouth again, I'm gonna throw a firebolt down your throat.
Telepathically,
I
I'm gonna
was-
start speaking to her. It's like, you bitch, I can speak without opening my mouth.
I was considering a hellish rebuke there, but
I'm gonna. Can the mouse?
Please break the stone.
Can the mouse sneak up behind him while he's still in his little block form and chop him on the head?
You're gonna tap him on the head.
Well, more like chop him, because he just.
You're gonna bonk him
You
on
heard
the head.
me. Yeah.
Sure.
Can I say,
You can roll to
Like,
attack
while
at
they're all
advantage since he's not moving.
No, she doesn't even have to
Oh,
roll.
sorry,
Just roll
my bad.
damage. I'm not moving. I'll take the hit. Just
I guess it
do
would
an
be-
unarmed strike damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay
it's
then.
unarmed strike.
I'm gonna say, well, still
Oh,
inside the
shit.
D&D, Serafina's gonna take a seat next to Kalnier.
Okay. Let's see. Yes.
No, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that
no,
was-
it was gonna hit. I wasn't gonna dodge the hit. You didn't. You just had to roll
Well,
damage that
if-
entire time.
Well, that's true. Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, 5.
And as she hits you on the head, more of the stone is gonna start to crumble and crack.
Dick.
Can I use mold earth to change the shape of it?
I'm gonna say no.
Aw, I was gonna turn it into kind of a ball so we could roll him.
I'm gonna summon my hex blade in my mouth.
Okay,
Will you allow me to do that?
sure.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast from the tip of my blade, looking a little bit down at one of the corners of the cube.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll damage for a DC?
Yeah, just roll damage.
Okay. 11.
All right, and with that Eldritch Blast, you actually break off the entirety of this stone that's surrounding you.
I'm gonna
This cracks and
sprint
falls apart.
back and
And
I'm gonna
as
sprint back into B&B if I can.
and as
I
it
try
like
to
crumbles
trip
and falls apart, it's gonna like turn into sand and float away in the wind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sprint back inside the sandy glass before they can do anything else to me.
I don't know, can I try to
Serafina's
trip
gonna-
him as he runs past?
Serafina's going to be asking Russell, does this normally happen here?
I've seen some interesting stuff happen around here, but like you guys are taking the cake right now. Never
Oh,
expected
that's
someone to
Sadly.
drink so much pixie dust that he turns into a square and teleports himself outside. I didn't even have to cut him off.
I wish
But
that
you will
would.
now. Right.
I'm back.
I wish that you would cut him off, to be quite honest.
Seems like
Just
he's
having
in
some
desperate
fun.
need of entertainment. That's what I think he needs.
That was
Oh, you are-
surprisingly
You
entertainment.
are
Should
kind of
get the lizard
interesting.
enrichment toy. Get him a bone or something.
Fuck all of you. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna sit back down at the table, cross my arms, and huff and puff.
Zaya's gonna come sit beside him and kind of just nudge him with her shoulder.
What do you want?
And she's just gonna kind of grin up at him.
God, it's so tempting to wreck this fucking this B&B. It's so tempting. Oh, I'm gonna take the sword out of my mouth and put it back in its sheath on my back. I should probably do that.
It's like, well, is there anything else I can get for you guys, or do I need to ask you politely yet firmly to leave?
I never got
You
my
like our
drink.
company? Yeah.
And he's gonna like provide all the drinks that are required, as well as the French toast.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
We'll be back later.
Well, I'm sure you will,
Oh yeah.
Mr. Pixie himself.
You're gonna get us banned from here.
Not while I keep
Hello.
paying my tab.
Actually, he's only going to get himself banned from here.
Nope. I will drag you all in the mud with me.
I mean,
Well-
some of us will probably be right there along with him. So
Yeah, come on. You guys were fucking around with me.
I was not.
Yeah, you're the only party pooper.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a Boy Scout.
You know,
you're an older man. You're a Boy Scout. We expected that out of you, Kalnier.
at Aaron's comment, Serafina is kind of going to be growling in a very, very deep voice. What did you just say?
Hey, Serafina.
Oh my god.
Never mind it.
Get
Serafina.
out
I
of
think he
my
called you a party pooper.
Hey, besides calling you a
Kalnier.
pretty pooper, can I ask you a question, Miss Serafina?
What?
Can you heal me?
What?
Can you heal me? Please.
I can heal you from your drunkenness. But I suppose
Yeah, well,
I can
they
heal
hurt
you.
me.
Who hurt you?
Nemel.
Didn't you hurt them as well?
They started it.
After you hurt me, he fired blasted all of us,
started
all
it.
three of us. If
No,
anyone
they
should be
started
healed, it
it.
should be me, Aaron, and Zaya.
I'm not going
They
to
started
heal
it.
Aaron anytime soon.
Aaron, did you apologize?
Did you apologize for trying to dump ink on me?
How about
mean,
we all
I
sit
wasn't trying
here
to dump
and
ink on
say
you. I was trying to
sorry
give you a
to each
mustache to make you classy.
Yeah, you jumped the gun.
Yeah, that's so cool, guys. So proud
I'll
of you.
start. Kaerith, I apologize for making fun of you regarding pixie dust. Now, if you could apologize to those three, I'm sure they would be likely to apologize to you as well. Right?
Correct.
He's just
Oh.
gonna stare like deadpan, like into the horizon.
I think we all had some fun. They're no apologies needed.
Well, yes, they are.
For all I care, at least.
It's simple, care. I'm sorry for thunder blasting y'all.
Gordon,
Yeah.
can I do a thing?
What do you want to do?
Oh my god.
I want to let myself go to the sword.
Why?
Oh no.
Because they're being mean to me.
Hey, to be fair,
It's entirely-
Serafina
this is an entirely self-inflicted problem.
Fine.
Hang
I'm
on.
not a bull.
I need to take a break. But yeah, you guys have fun with your shenaniganery. When I get back, you guys are getting kicked out of the Sandy Glass.
Oh, I assume we walked. I assume we walked out at this point. Yeah,
So,
I'm in the
yeah,
street.
go back.
Where did we want to go next?
We can go to Barrelball. We talked about doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather like go make money since we didn't make money today.
Yeah, but
Aw.
we can't get the money because like isn't it like an entire day to get there?
Yeah, we're
Well, if
waiting
it's
with
only
our-
a day to get
midnight.
there, it'll be fine. If
And
it's
with
just a
our
day, it'll be
meeting
fine.
tonight, with our meeting tonight,
yeah.
we don't have time.
Let's explore
mean-
the city more.
I mean, I got some things I could do around town to pass the time. I don't know about y'all, but Barrelball's boring.
You're boring.
I
Are
don't
you gonna
really
eat
fancy
people?
myself. I
Wait,
don't
hey,
I
really
don't know.
fancy
You want to
myself.
come with me and
really-
find out if I'm eating people in the sewers?
Quick question, Athena.
What's up?
I have lightning resistance, so I should have only taken like 2 points of damage, right?
Yeah, probably. No, it's thunder damage. It's not lightning.
Oh,
Completely different. Yeah. Nice try though.
I couldn't remember what you had said, and I was like, no, I know there's something about lightning that I can't I don't.
It's like a
take as
lightning.
much
It's
from
it's like a like arcs of lightning that come out of it, but it does thunder damage.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go check on a couple of things. If you guys want to join me, you guys can. But I'm gonna go slay.
I don't really fancy myself part of Barrelball, so I might join you.
Okay. Can you turn into someone that looks inconspicuous if you do, please?
Yes.
Thanks. Anyone else joining?
Nope, I'd rather not be implicated.
I'm not breaking the law.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I'm
Okay.
going with him. I'll keep him in line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the most unhinged one of us who sleeps in the pool of her fucking enemy's blood is gonna keep me in check.
Okay. I am back.
Me and Serafina are gonna break off from the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you guys going?
Let me
Nemel-
make one change really quick. I will let you know.
I think the rest of us, we're all gonna go watch Barrelball.
I am going to put my hood on and look as inconspicuous as I can, so I'm gonna stealth here with Serafina, and I'm gonna walk through the military quarters and see if I hear any whisperings.
I'm also going to be trying to look as inconspicuous as possible.
And if I see one of those things you pointed out to me last time, I'm gonna try to take one off the wall.
Well, you'll see a couple of them.
But so when I see one, I want to rip one off the wall, and then I want to see if I hear anything new, any gossip. So
Yeah.
my stealth roll, that's an 8. So no,
Do
I see
I
that
also
like
need to roll
slip
stealth? Should I also roll stealth?
Sure.
That's up to you.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Nat 20. All right.
Natural 20. Woo!
This is
Yay!
shocking.
Well,
Yeah.
as you're wandering around the military quarter, you're gonna hear some whisperings. Did you hear the rumor? The guy that kind of killed this whole squad. He's running for election. For what? Against who? Captain. And they're gonna look at the very obvious Kaerith before they continue saying anything. Like they have a certain degree of recognition seeing you.
Do I make eye contact with them?
I'm sure they look at your face, yeah. So I mean, if you look at them, then yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna speak to the one using telepathy, the one who's initiated the conversation. What are you saying about me? I'm gonna slowly prowl across the street, just following him.
We don't have time for traitors.
Is that what you think I am?
I don't see any other explanation for what happened.
Did you ask for my side of the story?
I don't need to.
Uh-huh. And why is that?
Because of you.
That's not the truth, and you know it.
Well.
Now tell me who's been telling that lie.
I've heard it.
Uh-huh.
Heard it around.
Uh-huh.
I don't need to tell you anything.
But we're such close friends.
No.
You're not gonna tell me?
Why would I?
What will it take to tell me who told you that bald-faced lie?
I suppose if you get if you win the election that year after, you can command me to do it. But
Sure.
even then,
And we'll see what else I do. Since I'm just so crazy, am I right?
there's lots of crazy people in the military.
What's your name?
Why would I give you my name?
Well, how else am I supposed to command you? Because I'm winning that election. No one is going to stop me.
I hope you lose.
Come challenge me.
I'm not.
If you want to see me
gonna be
lose so
honest.
bad, do it yourself.
Sure, Captain Iona will give you plenty.
Okay. I'm gonna keep wandering around.
Okay. Serafina, is there like a specific thing you're doing?
I think
Nope,
she's
she's
here
just
for the
was-
ride.
Huh?
I think you're just here for the ride, right?
Yeah, mostly just keeping an eye on Kaerith. I mean, actually, would I be able to deduce that these people would be that saffron people?
They do not appear to be.
They're not them,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're just normal low-ranking soldiers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep walking around, just seeing if
Yeah.
that's kind of consistent with what everyone's saying.
Yeah. Nobody seems to like you.
Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna speak to Miss Serafina. Well, should we go find the group?
I suppose so. They shouldn't be too far off.
If I hear you speaking about what you saw today, there won't be a tomorrow, okay?
Trust me, I know how to keep secrets.
Good. You seem like the type. Don't abuse my trust.
I will not.
And we are gonna take the long way around. I'm assuming we're like here now. If it'll let me ping. If we're like here. I'm just gonna move my fucking token, whatever. I assume we're here. I'm gonna like take the long way, the long way around, just kind of strolling through the city, you know what I mean? Because they're down at Barrelball, right?
Yep. So
Yeah. Well, it's spent a couple hours just perusing the city, walking
Yep.
down to them.
So
Yeah,
You
I have no
guys-
idea.
you guys, the rest of you, arrive at Barrelball, and you do see that there is, what appears to be a couple of people playing Barrelball. You got some kids playing Barrelball, as well as like some young teenagers, and you got one a bit older teenager, clearly barking out referee commands. And you see that the ball is getting kicked around here and there, and there's these what look to be giant wine barrels on either side of the court. And, you know, as they kick the ball into these wine barrels, they flood out with water all over the court.
What are the, I guess, colors for each team, or?
Well, you got shirts and skins. Do you want me to narrate a Barrelball game for you guys, or?
Well,
Yeah.
I forgot that I was muted for a second. I was just gonna say, I hope that the ones playing skins put on sunscreen. We're in the desert.
Let's see. Well, so you do see that there's a couple of different teams. So the shirts are currently in the lead, you know, and the skins are at present they are. What, my cat? Why are you being a crack addict?
Is there any like sort of betting pool going around at the moment while we're watching?
There does not appear to be any sort of betting. Are you going to try to solicit a bet?
I don't know if Nemel would do that, but I guess Nemel would turn to Kalnier and Zaya. Do either of you think you could start a bet? Maybe to earn some extra cash while we're here?
Probably not, because these are children, not... Like, this doesn't seem to be league play.
Kalnier's gonna nudge the guy next to him, like, hey, 2 silver on the shirts winning.
The guy's gonna look at you. Don't do this. Don't do this.
What? 1 silver?
Hey, you want us to get kicked out?
What?
What's wrong with betting?
It's against the rules.
Where's the... We saw no postage or anything on the way in.
Yeah, well, I mean, the referee knows all the rules, but, like, you don't want to piss off the referee. If you piss off the referee, you just get kicked out.
Oh, well, how about I make a handy donation of 2 silver to you if the shirts win, and you make a handy donation to me if the shirts lose.
That's just gambling
betting
extra
here.
steps.
No, what? No.
Yeah, how
It's
does the bill
donation.
go?
And as you keep saying donations, the referee is gonna turn around and look at you. Article 5, subsection B, part 567. There shall be no betting on
Article
Barrelball
6,
games. I
subsection
will
fuck
evict you from this court, sir, if you continue with this behavior.
What behavior?
No betting.
Donations. What's your rule book say about that?
Yeah, no, look, donations are forbidden in the context of Barrelball.
Well, how do you make money?
We make money off of ticket sales.
How do donations affect the
We
game?
didn't buy a ticket. We just kind of walked up in here.
Yeah, that's because people are practicing. I'm practicing to become a referee, and these guys are practicing to become the next Barrelball team.
Oh, so you're not even a real referee yet.
Well, no.
So we can do donations then.
Okay, cool.
No,
Hey,
you may not.
2 silver on shirts.
By subsection, article,
He can't even
No.
say it.
How about I make chicken for the...
You can apply to be a
People-
certified food vendor.
Jesus Christ. I mean, God's up above. I don't know who Jesus is, but...
Sounds like a great guy.
How do? He seems like a pretty okay guy. How do I get a food vendor permit?
You got to talk to the Barrelball League.
Okay, so you don't represent them.
No,
So it's safe to say you hold no power here.
I hold enough power. If I just need to go talk to the right person, and believe me,
Are they here?
Look, rule breakers get broken.
5 silver on shirts.
You
Guys just gonna be
are
sitting there with their
evicted
hand
from
on
this
their
match,
forehead.
sir.
Tell your boss to evict me.
He's gonna get visibly frustrated, and he's like gonna go huff off over to the side of the court, and he's gonna start talking to this goblin.
Guys, I think I'm getting evicted.
You think?
I don't know what I did.
You're trying to gamble.
I mean, you argued with a child, so.
Is the referee a child?
Yeah, he's a teenager.
He's a teenager.
Oh,
He was
And I
an
thought you were a
adult.
Boy Scout. I'm so proud of you.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Kalnier loves
there,
committing
he's
minor
what you gonna do?
infractions.
this referee.
What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boy? Sorry.
And you're gonna see the goblin kind of wander up. He says, "Sir, I'm gonna need to ask you to leave."
Can I bribe you?
This is the problem.
Rule 437, subsection B, paragraph 6, clearly states.
I'm guessing that's a no.
From the holy rule book of Barrelball, thou shalt not ever bribe officials of Barrelball.
Barrelball? Yep.
You must now leave, sir.
You got that
No,
whole
no, no.
thing
Nemel's
memorized?
gonna
That's
step
impressive.
up. Nemel's gonna step up and then push Kalnier aside and say, "I'm so sorry, sir. He's ill. He's been suffering for a long time."
The
He
fuck
doesn't know
are
what
you
he's talking
saying to me? I'm completely sane of mind. I arrest that teenager by my own mind.
Well, Rule
You can clearly see he doesn't know what
333,
he's talking about.
paragraph 3, subsection C, clearly states anyone of sound mind trying to bribe their way and also promote gambling will be banned for a week.
Never mind, I'm crazy.
Well, Rule 444, paragraph 4, subsection D, clearly states those of unsound mind trying to bribe officials and promote gambling must be evicted for the day.
Perfect. I'm crazy. I'll see y'all later.
And the barrel ball continues.
I should have never said
I'm
anything.
gonna stand like right outside the stadium.
Oh my god, you're a menace.
Zaya's just sitting there with her hand in her head, with her head in her hands, going, "I thought he would be less problematic."
She was the wrong brute to have in your group this time.
Yeah, if you guys are wanting to hand wave the time passage, I'm willing to get you guys over to the next, important event. But unless you guys are having fun doing this.
I want to find that that blacksmith from yesterday.
Okay. So you go.
I want to wander in.
All right. So you go and talk to
What was his name?
Densu.
Yeah, Densu. Densu, my
Welcome in.
friend.
What can I do for you?
Densu. I was wondering if you had anything to help protect me a little bit better.
I mean, I got lots of armor.
Yeah, stuff like that. You got anything better than just this raggedy old leather armor I've had for years?
Well, what's your budget?
Preferably nothing on over 75 gold.
Well, are you looking for medium armor? Are you looking for heavy armor?
light or medium armor. I'd prefer to stay light on my feet, if you know what I mean.
I could offer you a chain shirt or maybe some scale mail.
Okay. What would the chain shirt run me?
40 gold.
What about the scale mail?
60 gold.
Okay. And what's the... Can I inspect the chain shirt to see if I could see how much it would beef me up, how much it would defend me?
Sure.
Chain shirt. And the chain shirt was 40 gold?
Yes.
Okay. How about I trade in this leather armor and pay 35 gold for the chain shirt?
He's gonna take a gander at your
At the armor?
At the armor.
It's pretty beat up. The leather's been sewn and stitched back together. You know, the usual wear and tear of a soldier's armor for about 3 years worth of time.
He seems relatively unimpressed with it. He says, I'm willing to knock off a couple silver, a couple gold, but like, this is pretty beat up.
Yeah, well, figured I'd, turn in the old as I get the new, and start a healthy relationship here. Could I do like a persuasion check to see if that works? Like, trying to imply that this will be a long-term relationship of coming in.
Sure.
Cool. God, please work.
I'm all about building a relationship, but the relationship's not there yet. I'm gonna say full price.
Full price.
You demonstrate loyalty and consistency, I'll believe you.
Okay. And I'll take off the leather armor. I'll lay it on the bench in front of us. I'll take 40 gold out of my sack and stack it on the leather armor.
I appreciate your patronage.
Of course, my friend. Always got to look out for one another, huh?
You know, I did hear that you're going for office.
Yeah, I thought you were taking your head out of the game. I thought you weren't trying to pay attention to much of that anymore.
I still hear rumors.
Yeah, what have you been hearing about me recently?
Here you're going up against Captain Iona.
I am. Any tips for a friend?
Aim high.
Aim high. Okay. You been hearing any other rumors concerning me recently? You know, any potentially unsavory rumors that may or may not be true?
It depends. Are these rumors true?
No, my friend, they're not true. They are a gross misunderstanding of the truth.
Then I have.
But okay. Okay. Well, do you know who's running for your position this year or this time?
Oh, several candidates. Lots of candidates.
Who's the favorite to win your position? Do you know?
Oh, I don't even know. Like, it's not like I have a really high up position. Like, it's.
Yeah.
Was one of the middle judges.
Ah, okay. I see. Okay. Well, my friend, just stopping by, just swinging through, seeing what you had. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. And then I'm going to motion to Serafina. Unless you have anything else you want to buy from him.
No, I do not believe that I have anything to buy right now.
Okay. Well, my friend, we will leave you to your devices.
Of course.
Well, after we step out and get back to the kind of like an alleyway, that way it's a little bit quieter around the shop. Miss Serafina, do you remember where we're supposed to meet him at?
I believe that they said a Barrelball.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes,
They're doing that
one.
morning. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's
Yes,
let's go find him.
Yes, that one that I had no particular interest in.
Okay. Well, let's go wrangle the rest of our motley crew, and I'll start stalking off towards Barrelball.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna be doing so, but definitely quieter because that stealth definitely came in handy.
Go ahead and make some active perception checks for me real quick.
Huh? Perception checks?
God, Warden,
For reasons.
no, why are you doing this to me? Natural fucking 20!
Okay.
Uh-oh, and I got the opposite.
Oh no, I just needed it from Kaerith and Serafina, that's it.
Yeah, I got
Alright.
the opposite. I can say that I
Oh,
got a natural one.
Thank God.
Alright, good to know.
You're too busy lost in thought.
Yeah, I was not really paying attention too much.
Alright, that's it. That's all I had.
Oh,
Do I see anyone?
Just making a mental note.
Take it.
Okay. Alright, we'll walk back up and to see who's all
You'll see,
standing outside of the
Kalnier
arena.
Outside the arena, like obviously being trying to be sneaky. You do hear some cheering going on from the Barrelball court as it appears one of the big barrels has been busted.
Okay.
And you see like a couple of little kids crying, but then you see some other little kids like cheering, jumping in a circle, and like
Yeah.
congratulating each other.
Do they have
Walking
any?
guard? Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
yes. What?
Um,
Why are you out here?
I got kicked out.
How?
Oh, really? The Boy Scout got kicked out.
Yeah, I tried starting a betting pool and then called it donations. Then I got yelled at. Then I maybe snarked back a little bit. Then the
You
other
don't know
guy
the
came
rules
up
of
and I
Barrelball,
asked if
do
he
you?
could be bribe him, and then he kicked me out. I only got one day because I said I was crazy.
Well, okay. Valid. But I'm assuming you didn't know the rules of Barrelball and how serious they took it, yeah?
They got that damned rule book memorized though.
Yeah. They're,
I might do it again.
it's like a religion here. Don't fuck with them.
It's too late.
For next time.
Nemo made
Sorry.
me do it.
Zaya's gonna be walking
What?
out. Now
You're
that I'm
telling me
assuming the
Nemel
game is
made
over.
you... Yeah. You're telling me Nemel made you start a betting pool?
Yep. Asked me if
Nemo
I could start a
Nemo?
wedding pool.
Nemel, unaware of what's being said at the moment. Is there any like food being passed around,
Nope,
Warden?
no food here.
No. Dang. Oh well. Well, I guess Nemel will just follow Zaya out. Alrighty.
Hello.
Who won?
Skins one.
What am I?
So Zaya's gonna
More
turn
money.
to Nemel and say, "Well, you guys would have lost anyway."
And I was really hoping the Sharks would win.
Well. Did you guys lose Aaron along the way, or what's going on? Where is he?
Who's
think
sitting
he's
on the
so-
outside of the stands? We should wave him down.
He tends
No,
to
I
find
know
the
one in
darkest
there.
corner and sit
No.
there.
No.
I know. Hey, he's a little weird.
Why can't you just leave him watching that?
You want to leave him?
I mean, if we want to talk about weird, are you really the person to start that conversation?
Yeah, aren't you a fucking yeah, hold on. You're a shapeshifter. What are you talking about?
I was
Not in
talking to
Not
you.
in front of others.
Me?
Nobody's
Yes, you.
apologized since what happened in the B&B.
No one is
so.
apologizing. We are moving
I
on.
apologized.
Well,
It's
okay.
all
I think we should all agree to forgive and forget.
I like her.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm
Can
sorry,
we move on
guys.
now?
Sorry, you got a little bit distracted with absorbing the sky. But now I'm
Yeah.
Who are you voting for?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. But let's continue and make some gold, right?
I was hoping to make some gold at the game, but
You should go start a betting ring in the
I failed.
Barrelball court.
Don't.
No.
Oh, I don't think that's allowed. I would like to, but nothing.
Damn,
Have you
everybody
not
knows
learned
these
your
rules,
lesson,
man.
old man?
He's a crazy old man who just got kicked out for being
Hey.
crazy.
I'm only crazy to that goblin.
Goblin, he's not.
I'm sorry about that, Kalnier. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
No.
It's okay. I accept your apology. Thank
I'm gonna
you.
give him a bit, a firm pat on the shoulder.
I'm just gonna
I'm
mumble.
pretty
these
sure it was
notes
me
to
mouthing off to him anyway.
Okay. Well, folks, are we ready for a magical warden time skip?
Indubitably.
Yeah.
We are gonna time skip till the time it is time for us to go meet the random weird-looking dude at
Skippingly.
I thought you
The
were gonna go try
vaults.
to meet Restal and
Skipping.
figure out more about the guy.
That's exactly. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Thank
He
you for
doesn't know
reminding
anything.
me.
Restal wasn't able to find anything.
Boring. Okay. Well, after learning
actually,
that
you know what?
information,
You know what? To make it more interesting, you guys should go talk to him.
yeah, I'll go talk to Restal.
We'll
Let's
go talk
go.
Oh yeah.
It's 7
let's
o'clock
go.
at night. Let's go talk to Restal, guys. We're not gonna get kicked out of this establishment, surely.
Oh god.
Surely not.
Surely not, boys. Surely not. Oh, Restal! I'm just gonna pound on the door a couple of times as I walk in.
Nope. Didn't mean to hit that one.
Oh.
Nope. Apparently that one's too big.
What
Large
the
one too.
heck?
Hang on. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Restal?
We're gonna get splashed.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I just need to update his picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
what-
was like,
Hey there. I tried to dig into the guy that you mentioned, but all my leads basically say that this dude's a ghost. I don't know anything about him.
well, that alone speaks volumes. I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, whoever you're
truly do.
mixing your stuff up with, I'd recommend being careful because people
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That I can't get any information on. That's a talent.
Restal, you don't have to worry about me. Come on.
I don't know, man. You were trapped inside
Uh-uh.
of a stone block after I just basically waterboarded you with my tongue juices.
Yeah, well, that felt good, by the way. That felt real
Please don't
good.
describe it like that.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Hey, look at the time.
Mhm.
Sounds like
Yeah.
we should go.
Well, Restal,
Away from-
thank you so much for the effort. Did you tell them it was me asking?
No, of course not. Why would look? I don't betray trust like that.
Just making
Can
sure.
you tell them it
won't-
was me asking?
You wouldn't tell. Counter, give me a second. You wouldn't tell anyone that we were asking about anything to you, asking you about anything, right?
Lots
You
of
would never
people
give
ask me
up that
lots of things
information.
about lots of people and lots of other things.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Well, Restal, we'll be back tomorrow morning to wreak more chaos on your poor little shop.
Hopefully not too much.
Well, just teleport me out next time. Anyways, bye.
All right.
All right, guys.
Then
You guys ready for another time skip?
magical time skip. Boop.
Oh.
You guys make your way back to the
what?
Adventurers Guild, where you spend most of the remaining evening. You get some good food in you, and then you make your way to what seems to be the archive of the guild. After you scout around a little bit, but you are able to find like a secret entrance down to the basement of the guild. And you go ahead and populate this map real quick.
Like zoinks, dude. I'm pretty freaking scared. Anyone got a Scooby snack?
You had it earlier. It was poured into your mouth.
I get another one.
Ugh.
I can't do that. Sorry.
Zai would
I think
just
that was
pour
more of
sand
a.
down
I
your
think that was
throat.
more of a slooty snack. You know what I mean?
I could like shock you if you want that instead.
I'm not
Come on,
sure.
You
Really?
might find that a bit too enjoyable.
Warden, stop it.
Okay. And you guys you're able to open the door, you're able to make your way down the stairs, and then down with it at the bottom of the stairs is a room filled to the brim with books everywhere. It's lit by candlelight. And sitting at a desk is this man you encountered before, Roland, quietly scribbling away at some papers.
Is anything like different from when he was before? Like, is the floating quill gone?
Oh, he's got the floating quill, and he's
Okay.
very well kept.
Uh-huh.
Well, very well.
Still
put
ancient as
together.
bone dust.
He's still ancient,
Okay.
but he's currently minding his and he's gonna look up from. So as you enter in, he's gonna say, "I offered no welcome the last time we met. That was by design. Prophecies rarely speak of manners." And he's gonna look up from the paper that's at in front of him, and he's gonna say, "And yet, here you are, as written, not in scripture, but in ink older than language."
I'm gonna send a message to Aaron. Keep your guns close. I don't got a good feeling about this at all. Then I'll walk to the front of the group right after that. Ah, Mr. Roland. Yes, we return as your prophecy does say.
Well,
And I'm gonna just slowly inch my way forward. Kind of just keeping my eyes on the bookshelves if I can, just scanning for any sign of movement in between the bookcases. Do I see anything?
you can make a perception check, but
Yeah, I'm definitely making a perception check, because that shit's creepy. 14.
you notice that the candlelight flickers the shadows behind the bookshelves.
Okay.
Why are you going so slow?
Well, wait, everyone the vibe.
Man could be in a rush.
Anyways,
Well, it is truly regrettable that the contest you were disqualified. But really, the contest was the theater. You were not merely disqualified, you were deferred. Because fate has no scorecard, and that key you have was never meant to be weighed against trinkets such as those.
How do you know about that?
I was there. I witnessed it.
Were you the one who changed the rules?
No.
Do you know who would have done it?
Bureaucrats seeking power.
you mean the one who put a bounty on our head?
Yes.
Whatever. Are they important? Should we worry about them?
Should you worry about the wolf that sits at your campfire?
Oh, it depends.
We have a jackal.
Depends on the
Does that
wolf.
count?
Well, okay. Anyways.
If you trust
What is
the
it
wolf,
you
that the
require?
wild animal does not bite. You're a fool.
Huh.
Cloth doesn't bite.
That's a lie.
Well,
Well, he doesn't invite us.
Yet. Anyways, Mr. Roland, you said you require and need adventurers, right?
Yes. The prophecy I spoke of, it doesn't end in fire. It begins beneath the water. Tell me, are you familiar with the Lake of Broken Stone?
no.
I know of it.
Really?
I know.
You guys would have some degree of history and knowledge about the Lake of Broken Stone. It was once a mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some store, like some like soldiers, like tales about it, right?
Yeah, it was that the whole thing was. So Kaerith, what you would know is that during a conflict between Rashali and Stonecall unleashed a spell that devastated the Rashali army and destroyed the mountain that they were trying to invade from.
Okay.
Leaving behind a crater, which is now the Lake of Broken Stone.
I know of the broken stone, and I know how it got there. Why does that affect us?
Well, not many people know this, but beneath the lake of Broken Stone lies a city called Barrelball. Once a kingdom of stone and oath, it drowned when a spell meant to save the surface cracked its foundation, and the people were buried with their gods, their memories left to rot.
You're telling me that there's a city under there?
Yes.
How come this isn't public knowledge?
Because of what lurks beneath the water.
Okay. What do you...
He's going to shift some papers around before showing you a scroll. And as you open the scroll, it seems to be a water-damaged map with faded runes on it.
Okay.
Something is stirring within the stones beneath. The lake churns when the moon wanes. Demonic beings crawl through hallways once meant for kings. There's something ancient down there. It's awoken. Worse, something is calling back.
How recent is your information?
Within the past few weeks, I've sent others. A
Mm-hmm.
few returned. Some didn't.
So this started a few weeks ago?
Well, I presume that whatever this is has been around for quite some time. It's only
But it
been
just
recently
woke.
that it's come about.
Okay.
But
And you want us, and he's gonna point to the six of us, to go down there and find out what it is.
none of them were written to the margins of time like you.
Yeah, we're special.
You keep talking about us being written in this prophecy. What is this prophecy that you keep talking about?
It is not the time nor the place to discuss it.
You're
You keep
When-
saying
telling
that.
me.
When
okay.
There's no one here but us, so why is this not the time? Unless
Just-
there are other people here.
Trust me.
when
There are some things that should not be said, or spoken, or thought.
Okay.
when is the
Let's
right
say we. Oh yeah, when is the right time? What she said.
I do not know when the right time is, but when it does come about, you will know.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
If we were written in prophecy, why did you hire others prior to us? Why didn't you come to us directly?
I've only become keenly aware of your presence as of late.
Can I see if he's lying?
Sure.
I'm assuming perception.
Insight.
Inside. Okay.
From what you can tell, he is telling you the truth.
Mhm. And the writing on his script, does it look similar to the writing on the stone that we have on hand?
On the scroll he's handing you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's written in different.
Would Nemel be familiar with the writing, or?
So the notes that are on the scroll themselves appear to be written in some form of celestial.
So, I'm gonna take. So technically, me and Sai would be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
so
grab the
it's gonna
scroll
say-
and I'll hand it
It's
to
gonna
Saya.
say like entrance, hallway. There's kind of some leaks here,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
So it's
Just
kind of
a
like
general
blueprint.
map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for the map.
But you must descend into the drowned city. Find
Okay.
what breathes beneath the silt and the stone. Learn if it remembers who buried it, and why it now looks to rise.
How shall we do that?
I am not sure.
Well, none of us breathe underwater.
No.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll
No.
do that part later. But
There-
before we even get that far, there is the requirement of compensation. I'm not going to do what you're asking just because you think there's a prophecy about us.
And what price would you have me pay? What is the
500
value?
gold up front with another 2,500 gold upon completion.
So say that's all you think we're worth? Come on, man.
Hey, let me finish my sentence.
And some chicken.
Did.
He's gonna
We will
stroke,
buy you
Chicken.
chicken.
he's gonna stroke his graying beard. Says, very well. This is acceptable. On the condition that whatever artifacts you find are brought to me for investigation.
Investigation, but not complete ownership. Deal. I want to make that very clear.
They will be returned once I have completed my investigation.
There we go. That's more like it. Anyone have a problem with this deal? 2,500 gold
Good.
at completion, 500 now. He gets to study any artifact we find, but we get to keep it afterwards.
Would that be each? Or?
As
500
long
total,
as-
so we'd get like 75 gold apiece, something like that.
Wait,
It's a
you
total
said
of 3,000, so we would each get 500 at the end of the day.
it's 3,000. I
Sounds
think.
good to
Yeah, so
me.
3,000 total would be 500 for each person.
Yeah. But we're only getting 500 up front right now.
As long as we can keep the translations as well.
The translations?
Yes, because I believe that he is trying to be inspecting it or translating it, as long as we can keep the discovery.
Well, we'll just aid him in the inspection of the artifacts. I don't think that'll be an issue. Right, my friend?
It will not.
Perfect.
Nemel, they've I guess worked in like sales, not really sales, but they've traded and bartered before, working on ships. Does that seem like a fair price to them, or?
What, 3,000 gold is
A
an enormous
fuck
amount
ton
of money.
Yeah,
It's
it's
an
a
enormous-
fuck ton amount of money.
I'm not
Our
very familiar
year's
with the
wage, if
currency.
you remember from session 1,
A year's wage is like 20.
people
Yeah.
would make 3 gold a year. So you're making 1,000 years wage.
Oh shit!
Well, no,
Yeah.
a year's wage is like 25 gold.
Oh, my bad.
okay.
I thought it was 3.
Still, though,
well,
like,
depending on how poor you are.
There are calculations that say 3, but it's really depends on the setup and shit. It's weird.
yeah, I'm saying for this particular environment, for this particular situation, 25 gold is a year's worth of wages. So that's
And we'd be making 500 each.
4
so.
times. So that's 80 years worth of wages right there.
Wow. Okay, Nemel, don't say
Split it
nothing.
between 6 people, yeah.
Nothing.
This is good money. That's why I was like 3k gold, and we need an
Thumbs
upfront
up.
payment to get some people, some health
Thumbs up.
pots, some gear. Yeah, cool.
Mhm.
How soon
Yeah, mega thumbs
do
up.
you need this done? Because we have the elections next week. I am not missing the election.
The elections are an all-week event, so as long as you can be back
Within 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I doubt
What-
this shouldn't take. I mean, if you need to take longer, more trips more often, you can. I don't recommend it, but you know, it might take a half a day to get to the entrance.
Okay. And then just one last question, if you'll humor me. What do you know of a crystal ball sitting in the middle of the dragon graveyard? You know anything about that?
That might be remnants of a cult long past.
Okay. Nothing crazy hiding out there that's hit your radar yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Seemed like a pretty nice guy. You wouldn't lie to me.
It might
Give me $3,000.
It might be. Are you? Perhaps you aren't familiar with Bel Ubar.
What is that?
Sounds like a made-up name.
I mean, they're all made up, so.
What?
My name's
What is
Kaerith,
that?
bro. My name's made up. Yeah.
That sounds like you made it up.
Would you mind
Words are
enlightening
made
us?
up.
All right,
Would you
please
mind-
elaborate. What is Barrelball?
Yes.
Or whatever the
Bell-
fuck
Would you
said?
mind enlightening us?
So Bel Ubar
Barrelball, okay.
was ruins of a necromantic cult. It has since been destroyed, but how far their reach extended is nobody seems to know.
Cool.
Spook.
So, you wouldn't mind if, okay, I forgot a comma, my bad. You wouldn't mind if we stop at this graveyard and grab that orb before we,
If you
go
must.
into the city. Yeah, I'm just curious about it, Not a need, just a want. Okay.
Very well.
I do have one other thing, actually, now that I think about it. And I'm sorry to spring this on you, but what can you tell me about Captain... what the fuck's her name? Captain Iona Crimson's. I know she's in the pocket of the rich. He's made some enemies. And I was told to aim high.
To aim high.
That's what a friend told me. To aim high.
Well, I don't know what that particular advice would mean, but Iona Crimson, from my knowledge, is one that is dedicated to the destruction of the Saffron Saviors, but does so in such a way that spews corruption.
Okay.
It's almost
And,
as if the rich don't like the poor for playing their same game.
That's a tale as old as time itself, I'm afraid. Okay. And then you wouldn't perhaps know Snapdragon, right? You wouldn't know anything about that?
That one sounds like a made-up name.
I'm gonna hand him the note. Okay, fuck you. Fuck both of you. Fuck everyone. My bad for information digging. I'm sorry, no, I'm joking. Aaron handed me the note back a while ago. Just for your information, Warden, he DM'd me that he handed me the note. I'm gonna hand the note over to Roland. What do you know about Snapdragon?
Snapdragon, from my understanding, is one of the leaders of the Saffron Saviors.
That makes sense. Wow. Well, that wasn't very climatic. Okay.
Ooh,
you know
what
where
about, what was the other one? Johnson.
Johnson?
Yeah.
Johnson.
What do you know about Johnson?
You mean my Johnson or your Johnson?
No, his Johnson.
I don't think you want to know about old man Johnson.
Excuse me?
I suppose... Are you talking about the Johnson?
I
Yes.
assume so.
We're talking about the Johnson.
Dwayne the Johnson Rock.
Fuck.
Good heavens.
Fuck.
He sounds incredibly tough.
I'm not even the one that came up with that name. Like that's not even me.
What happened to Marl Karks, bro?
Oh, Marl Karks is absolute retard. No, nobody likes him.
Valid.
Inane fool that seems to sputter on about something inequality, something distribution of wealth, something seizing the means of production.
Whatever. Alright, what do you know about Johnson? The big old scary powerful Johnson.
The Johnson. From my understanding, he's one of the 5 generals.
Sounds like you could never lose a fight.
Earth Genasi.
Why the fuck didn't that click earlier? And you're just gonna see Kaerith start having like a fucking meltdown at that. Like, oh my god, he's gonna start like rubbing his eyes, he's gonna be muttering under his breath, he's gonna pace around the desk a couple of times, and he's gonna stand right in front of Zaya and look at her.
What?
Are
She's
you
not gonna be saying
a
this to Kaerith. But
fucking idiot?
What?
Are you an idiot?
Well, hey now.
I mean,
Whoa,
probably,
what is this?
but
What are you doing?
What's bringing this attack on? I wasn't the one
What?
stuck in a block of earth earlier.
What are you doing fucking around with generals?
I'm trying not to.
Oh my good god.
Told you she's gonna say in Draconic to him, I told you I fleeced the wrong person.
He's gonna start snapping at you angrily. You should have been a little bit more fucking specific than just the wrong person. Anyways, I digress. My friend Roland, thank you very much for this information. We will come back within 2 weeks' time if we survive with artifacts and information for you.
I do have one more question, but that has nothing to do with what we have just said before.
Okay.
Roland. What can you tell me, at least, about the Asimar and his female companion?
I suppose, which Asimar are you talking about? There's many. Like the Asimar here, Hubjub, kind man, very competent.
He's an
Very good at sleight
Asimar?
of hand. Yes.
What the heck?
Yeah. Asimar implies only that they are humanoid, not that they are,
Oh
human
my
looking.
god.
He is an
Isn't he
orc
orc?
Asimar. That's why he has a halo.
Oh my god.
I thought you were
one
just
that-
trying to show us that he was actually good.
Well, no, he's an Asimar. That's why he has a halo.
Oh, you guys didn't pick up on that?
100% no.
No, I don't even know what
I-
that means.
Remember,
fair.
we
In your
just
case,
talked
fair.
about my intelligence.
People have halos, people have horns. That doesn't
one
mean
that
anything.
supposedly,
All right, edgy boy, write it in.
the one that may be,
The blue Azamar, the blue male
Yes.
Azamar, right? With or that
Or-
Azamar with blue
the
eyes.
one with the blue eyes.
Don't
People
talk
know him
much.
as somebody who's really violent. I know that.
Yes.
The
that
Azamar who put a hit on us. Sorry, I
The
should have
one
elaborated.
who, I believe that someone may have just told us did not really appear very, very friendly, kind of cool.
Oh.
You might be referring to
Scam
Scourge
checks
Farron.
names.
Can you please repeat that?
Scourge Farron.
Scourge Farron.
He's a ruthless individual.
Yes, as my companion said, he may have put a hit out on us, and would you happen to know why that could be?
He might be seeking this. Well, I'm assuming it was because of the contest you were all a part of. He wishes to have the funds from the Adventurers Guild to support his campaign.
His campaign. So is he running for the elections with you?
He's running for the High Courts.
Then why was he concerned about us?
We're taking away campaign funding.
Yeah.
He needs every dollar he can get right now. Anyways, Mr. Roland, we will be out of your hair as soon as we get that 500 gold.
Very well. And he's going to kind of wave his hand, and you're going to see the quill kind of float off over towards one of the bookshelves, and it's going to come back carrying a sack of gold, and it'll drop it into your hands.
Okay. I pass out 83 gold to everyone. Everyone gain 83.
Woo!
Hmm.
83.
83.
Is juicy.
Yeah, just hit your shots in this combat plus. Oh, I'm joking. Alright. Well, my friend, unless do we have any other questions for him?
No, I
Mm-mm.
don't have any.
We shall be on our way.
Very well.
Enjoy your night. And I am going to, again, inch my way out, just keeping an eye on the bookshelves, making sure no one's going to kill me.
Mhm.
Kalnier's just going to brush me off, and I'm just going to go, okay, whatever.
So
Cool.
slow. If he wanted to stand, I'm sure he would have fucking done something already.
Well, you never know.
Just hate us.
Alright.
Yeah, a 6 of what we're owed.
And
And with that, I'm assuming you guys go back up into the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going straight to my room.
Yeah, I'm
ready
just gonna
for
go
bed.
straight to my room too because it's midnight.
Yeah. My guy is tired. He woke up at dawn this morning.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gonna set up alarms, but for my room.
I'm still trying to do math.
I'm trying to add 83 gold to your sheet.
I don't math well, okay?
I
It
told you
automatically does
I
it.
did all of the math for you.
Yeah, Kaerith kept 85. Everyone else got 83.
You know, you don't have to tell them that.
I wasn't talking about that math. I was talking about the math of adding it to what I already had.
Oh, if you just well, first of all, Warden, thanks. If you click gold and then adjust coin, if you put 83 in GP and then hit add, it'll add it to what you already have. That way you don't have to do math and adjust your total gold.
Yeah.
And I'm an accountant.
Warden, how much was the toast or whatever?
Oh, it was a couple silver. I'm All in all,
I'll just take out
Kalnier,
like 3 silver.
3 silver, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal. It's not like I was buying new armor. Fucker. Alright, I go to bed. Honk shmee me me me.
Alright.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my room.
Well, after a night of long rest, you wake up,
Oh,
come
hey,
down,
my
there's
health is
breakfast
back.
again. And I'm just guessing you guys want to do some shopping.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck,
I mean-
I know what I. God damn it. Whatever, it's fine. I'll do it.
I'm gonna go talk to Sylvia then.
I don't know what I can spend.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
We can spend gold.
You can spend all the money in your wallet. You're a grown ass man.
But is he?
Yeah.
We don't know that.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
you can
Come
be a
on.
kid.
Yeah, maybe I need to ask my parents first. Yeah.
Okay.
What parents? You're an orphan.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dang.
Put him on blast,
Yeah.
Lord, and get him.
Dang, Warden.
Big if true.
Big if.
It is true.
You're in a swarm, Sylvia.
It's like, can I help you?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Well, she's gonna like reach into her desk and she's gonna pull out what looks to be like a giant fig Newton.
A new what is that?
It's a dry Newton, of course.
How much are you
Out of
going
character,
to spend?
what actually is that? Is that like a
It's-
lizard?
It's a cookie.
It's like a
It's a
cookie,
cookie.
filled
Yeah.
with
So
like jam.
do you know what fig Newtons are?
No. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's these little like, okay. Think of it like a Butterfinger, except the ends are chopped off so you can see the middle, and inside is the figs.
Here you go.
It's kind of like a
Here's the
miniature
picture.
brain bar.
Oh, okay.
It actually tastes really good.
Never tried
The,
them.
oh. What do you think this is? I mean, Warden, would this be something the Mal's ever eaten before?
Likely not.
Wham, 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 bop, bop.
Okay. Well, the Mal will
Bop,
kind
bop.
of look hesitantly at her and just, I guess, take it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And good morning. Sorry about that. And
Good morning.
my manners. I'm gonna step away and eat it in the corner.
Do you by any chance? Do you by any chance smell potions here?
We do. What kind of potions are you looking for?
Preferably some healing potions?
Of which variety?
Let's say the common variety.
Yes, they are 35 gold.
Um, 35?
35 gold, yes.
How much for the other varieties?
Well, if you're looking for a potion of greater healing, those are 150.
God damn.
Yeah, I was like, that's a big price jump.
Well, you also, like, triple the number of dice you're rolling, so...
I mean, yeah, but nice. Oh, I can find health costs from her. Like that. You happen to have any recent information on bounties in the area?
We do.
Can I take a look at them?
Yes. And she's gonna hand you a stack of papers. And
Looking through them. I mean, you know what I'm looking for when I'm looking through these.
You do find your poster.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it. How much am I worth?
Wanted dead or alive, 3,500 gold.
God damn! I might kill myself. All right, never mind. All right, I'm gonna pocket that. Thank you.
I suppose you could theoretically turn yourself in to try to get the reward, but I don't know how well that would work.
Well.
Also, I need that back.
Why? Why can't I have it?
Well, it's very clear that you're trying to make it so that nobody sees it.
Can I buy it off you?
You could pay for your ransom, or not your ransom, but your bounty.
Alright, whatever. Keep the paper. I'll hand the paper back. I found the information I wanted anyways.
Did you want to
There's
see
a lot
the
of
other listings?
Nah, I'm good.
I would.
Nah, they want to see.
Okay. So, looking at the various listings, you do see.
I would like to go through it with her and steal his bounty paper.
Oh, my man. My man.
Well, yeah, she's gonna know that you're trying to steal the paper. Like it has a magical binding to the guild.
I see.
Did we all like see that?
Oh, absolutely. I was not hiding. That was plain as day. I was
All right.
whatever.
Oh,
So you
I
are
was
gonna
just more-
see, the first one is gonna be Vaxen Dredge, and it's gonna be a tiefling, and the crimes he's wanted for is arson, illegal enchantment distribution, suspected ties to the scythe.
Max.
It's been issued by
I
the
wonder
Royal
what my
Guard.
crimes are. I guess you guys get to find out what I've done.
You're gonna see, yeah. So,
Hopefully.
Kaerith is wanted for mass murder,
Oopsies.
and it was
It was a
issued-
misunderstanding.
It was issued by the Royal Guard. You got
What you
mainly
looking at?
Silktooth Renvar, a water genasi, whose crimes are grand larceny and impersonation of a scriptorium official and poetic terrorism.
Poetic.
Poetic terrorism.
That's
Does that
Bard.
sound familiar at all?
He's gotta be a
500
bard.
gold,
he's got to be a bard.
Yeah, right?
500 gold, alive preferred. It was issued by the
Okay.
scriptorium. You got Hollow Jack. Race is unknown. The crimes are triple homicide of mid-tier judges, thefts of law seals, ritual vandalism. Last seen on the blood trail. His bounty is 2,000 gold, dead or exorcised, and it's been issued by the middle judges.
Fina, are you writing that down? Or
I
should
can just provide a list. I'll just blow through these real quick. You got Prick a Dawn Whistle, who's a gnome, distribution of unlicensed magical confectionaries. Bounty
My
is
kind of
350.
guy. Shit.
You got Kozon Vertek, Earth Genasi, 600 gold, destruction of city property, dual disruption, refusing to pay off Barrelball debts.
Oh.
It's
Um,
quite cool to-
Serafina is kind of going to be looking at Kalnier.
Good.
Wow, Kalnier
Do we
was almost you.
do we recognize is Zaya in these wanted posters at all?
No.
Yes.
You got number 6 is Button, of the Saffron Saviors. Crimes repeated, property trespass, high-profile thefts from nobles, public embarrassment of the wealthy. Last seen dancing atop a noble carriage. Bounties 150 gold.
Is Snapdragon in the bounty list?
Nope. Then you got the Violet Vulture. 1,000 gold. Dead or branded. Crimes, illegal dueling, forced confessions, and magical sabotage during the last open cycle. Issued by the High Command Tribunal.
Okay.
Medical sabotage?
Yes.
Anyways, are we good looking through the bounties?
So I can give you guys all the information on these. Here. Let me go ahead and...
Yes, please.
So
Yeah,
we can
please.
keep an eye out for them. You never know.
Yeah,
Oh,
guys,
yes.
where's that mass murderer, huh? That guy's
this
probably
have
pretty
anything
fucking
to
scary,
do
huh?
With
Oh my god, that's a huge list.
with your
My
with
what?
your lack of memory.
I don't know. I don't remember murdering a mass group of people.
That's concerning.
All right, Boy Scout. I'm gonna tell them you were trying to gamble at fucking Barrelball.
Fucking do it. I'll
Miss
pay my
Sylvia,
fine.
he was trying to illegally gamble at Barrelball. Can you throw him in jail?
Well, I mean, I'm guilty of gambling during Barrelball too. You just gotta be a bit more discreet
Get
about
fucked,
it.
you lizard.
Ooh.
What the fuck? What you just say to me?
I said, get fucked, you lizard.
You gotta avoid discussing donations. You gotta avoid saying bets, gambling. You have to say that you're like offering cookies.
Ooh.
That's the
Something to keep
phraseology
in
I use.
mind.
And then the color of the frosting is whatever the uniform is that they're wearing.
Mmm.
In
Usually
colored
that
frosting,
gets
my
away.
favorite.
I guess skins would just be no frosting then.
Yes, that's plain and dry.
I think it's plain and sweaty.
Okay.
Anyways, are we done? Are we buying any more things here?
Hey, Sylvia, you got anything to make it, like, stronger?
Make what stronger?
Me?
Are you talking
Like
potions,
ingestibles, weapon, like, run of the
I
mill.
do have a potion of a hill giant.
How much that run?
It's going to be 400 gold.
Holy shit, never mind. I'll
You
take,
also don't want to be addicted to those, my man. I've seen some pretty nasty shit happen drinking those.
We do have some poison vials. I have some vials of acid.
How much for the acid?
It's 25 gold.
And how much was the potion of healings?
35 gold.
Well, I think I'm good. You know what? I'll buy the potion.
Yeah.
4 plat and what was that? 65 gold and buy 3 potions of healing.
So it's going to be 105.
Yeah.
4 plat, 65 gold.
Can I buy a week's worth of rations from her?
Absolutely. Yeah, so
How
1
much?
week of rations is going to be 7 gold.
Alright, cool. I give her 7 gold. Alright, rations.
Yeah, you guys might all want to buy rations.
Yeah, I was going to.
I have a lot of
The rations
rations.
include water, right?
Yes, it'll include water as well as food.
Okay.
I have a question. So for each day we were gone, that would be 1 ration, right? While we were out in the woods.
Yes.
Okay. And we were gone for about 4 or 5, correct?
Yes.
Alright, I'll do that then.
I still got 6 rations.
I still got about.
Make sure you
Yeah, I got a
buy
lot.
at least a week worth of rations, just in case we get
Yeah.
stuck.
I'm gonna get 10 I'm gonna get 10 also.
Okay.
So,
Saves me a trip to the glass carousel. That's good.
I definitely
I
have
will
one.
also get some rations for a week. And you said it was how many gold?
7.
Gold per ration.
6, 7. Okay.
Miss Sylvia, do you really believe that bounty poster about me?
If I have no reason to doubt them, but we are also in an election cycle, so we are going to maintain our neutrality.
Okay.
For now.
Well, if you succeed in your election, you can simply have the bounty revoked.
I know.
Better hope of getting good success there, Kaerith. That's a lot of money.
You trying to say something? You're gonna be racist and you're gonna turn me in, you little fucking rat?
Imagine just like turning him in and then later breaking him out of jail.
I was gonna suggest that when we
he's
leave,
actually
okay?
thinking
When
about
we were
that.
gonna get to the woods, I was like, turn me in, collect the 3,500 gold, and then bust me out. Then we'll have 6,500 gold, and we can all have 1,000 gold. But, you guys want to jump the gun on that? Let's talk in the woods,
I was just saying
right?
it's a lot of money. Until you start mass murdering again, I won't turn you in.
I'm back.
Again, I never did it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna shake my head and walk out. Fuck you guys. I don't murder anyone. No one believe Warden, why does nobody believe me? I didn't murder all those people.
Yeah?
Oh,
I
I
did
believe
it!
you. I mean, I believe
you,
you
Aaron.
enough that I
believe
think that you make more money than your bounty is worth.
Wow. Thanks, guys. You're so nice. I feel
Maybe it was
so
over
loved.
pixie dust, who knows?
to be fair, I do not believe that you did it.
Thanks, Serafina. I know I could count on you. Thanks. Best friend. Don't worry, I'll take an arrow to the heart for you. You're my healer. Alright. You guys ready to get on your way to the dragon graveyard?
Well, we need to like stop by the glass carousel to see if we can get. Some of us can get potions for a little cheaper, maybe.
Oh, they're definitely not going to be any cheaper. I can guarantee.
I think that they're gonna be more expensive there.
Yeah, they probably will be.
Fine, then I will go back.
I want to try. I mean, we can always try and see, and then at the end of the day, if it's too much, we can come back around.
Well, you guys are trying to make it all the way out to the dragon graveyard. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I'm
you're
trying to
right,
hustle ass right now. Just mark out 35 gold if you're going to buy one.
Okay. I thought
Warden
it was
isn't going to get any
25.
cheaper.
No.
Thank you.
Oh.
Do it.
Was it-
It's Stone
was it
Cold that
25
has
or
it cheaper,
35?
right?
Yeah, Stone Cold has it nice and cheap. Here, it's not cheap.
It's 35. 35
Okay.
minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 35
We'll
per.
go broke.
You only got 83 gold. Don't spend it all in one place.
Too late.
Yeah, well, you're addicted to substances, so
What?
you're buying
Isn't it the other way
strength
around?
pots.
Coming from the guy that
I
keeps
did no such
inhaling
thing. That shit was
pixie dust.
Okay,
Literally.
pixie dust is different from strength pots. Strength pots actually fuck you up.
But
Besides, I didn't have that kind of money.
Thank God.
I will.
Yeah, you will. You'll be able to buy one.
Yeah.
You guys ready to hit the road to the dragon graveyard?
I have been
Sure.
ready.
Let's
You know it,
fucking
Jack.
go.
All right, we are. Can we stop at the edge of town to see if we could, how much it costs for like a cart or a band of horses?
Sure. So you guys are actually going to be. The direction you're going is over here towards Heaven's Reach.
Perfect.
And the cost for horses is per day 1 gold.
Oh,
How fast would that get us to the graveyard?
You could get there in a day.
Per horse?
Oh,
All right, I'll buy a horse for a gold.
One gold per horse per day.
I'll give them. I'm gonna
Awesome.
give them 7 gold for a week in advance.
So we rent these animals, right?
Yeah, no, you're renting.
And so you have connections with the other city, or how exactly does this work?
What do you mean?
So
You
we
gotta
rent this
return the
animal.
horse here.
We ride up.
Okay.
So
And you're eventually
okay,
coming
let's
back
just say
with these horses.
okay.
That's the idea
So-
anyway.
So I don't know for how long I need them. So do I
We-
pay the time frame when I come back, or
You're gonna
how do we do that?
Yeah, so you imagine you're gonna be gone for a week, but like there's an initial deposit of however long you say you're gonna take them, and then you
Okay, then I'm
you'll get the
gonna
difference
pay
back.
up some as well.
can we pay
So-
after we return, or?
They're
Yeah,
gonna
that's more or
want
less-
their money back,
More or less the question, you know. Let's say I expect to need them for 7 days, but it's gonna take me 8 days. Can I just pay 1 gold after, or you're gonna press
but-
more?
Yeah, you can pay 1 gold after.
Okay.
That's fair. Fine.
Everyone pay 7 gold for a horse.
Yep, I
Yep.
just did.
Okay.
Wait, how
Kalnier,
big are
you
these
broke.
horses?
Regular sized horses. They work for
Okay.
what you need to do.
So they wouldn't be able to fit like 2 per person.
I'm not sharing a horse with any of you.
I mean, if someone's small enough, you could do that easily.
The Nemel's pretty big, so they'd have to get their own
Can-
horse.
Can 2 medium-sized creatures fit on 1 horse?
That would be heavy.
That's gonna
That
be
would
heavy.
be
You're gonna
heavy.
kill the horse. You're gonna kill the horse. Does everyone buy their own horse? Don't be
Yeah.
We
cheap.
could all take.
I
no,
want to save some coin.
we could
Bro,
do
we're
2
gonna
each
make a
and take
grand.
turns.
Oh
No,
my
it's
god.
Fine.
Got the penny pincher over here.
Fuck me, dude. What are you, my banker? Holy shit. Fuck.
Oh, we're not
gonna
making
spend
it grand,
more,
we're making
we're gonna
an
spend
extra
more time
2,500.
buying horses than fighting enemies, I swear.
I mean, if you're short on gold, Aaron, you could probably just turn Kaerith in.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
I'm just saying.
Here, you the
captain
guy
of
on
the
that water
Hey, we didn't
poster.
say anything.
3,500 is a
Jimmy.
lot of gold.
Hey, but
I
to be
just
fair,
negotiated for the same amount of money to earn from us going to an underwater kingdom.
No.
hey, but to be
no,
fair,
you
that
did
was Kalnier that was
2,000.
saying
That's
it. I did not
500.
say it.
Exactly.
Listen,
You're worth more than this
Kalnier,
quest. You should
if
just
you
be
want to
happy.
turn me in so bad,
Okay?
go ahead and try.
Now I'm good.
That's what I thought. Let's
Okay.
go.
I would if
No. You're gonna piss me off.
could if I would.
I already said, if I thought it would be worth it, I already would have started shooting at you. But
I'm not a
I
mass
don't
murderer.
think-
Come on, I'm not a mass murderer.
I think you are a great.
I'm a
team.
murderer, but I'm not a mass murderer.
Don't think that's helping you.
I think you are a great team member, and I think you can make a lot of coin.
Amen. Let's go right off into the sunset and be cool sons of bitches.
All right.
let's go, yeehaw.
What do
Yeah.
I owe that guy? 7 gold, right?
Yeah.
Some-
Seven.
Yes.
He's gonna ask for
I
something.
have it marked down.
All right,
We all pay him 7 gold.
got
That's a
it.
lot of money.
All right. Let's go. Money, 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 money,
Yes.
money.
It's funny in a rich man's world.
World. I can't believe Kalnier would turn me in, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Mass murder, you say?
Fucking snitches, man. Snitches
How about
get
you
stitched.
ask me if I murdered him?
Well, did he murder him?
No!
I don't believe you.
Insight check me, please.
I don't believe. Listen, you try to stab an innocent man in my.
Insight! Come on, roll the dice. Let's see.
I just don't believe you. Looking at your past actions, you go all, you know.
All right.
They attacked us first.
Well, we're gonna be wrapping up the stream here soon, so I'm just gonna like get you to the next spot. So
Yeah.
you guys are gonna go. You know, actually, I need the world map.
What you got the world?
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Fine.
Actually, do I have any? No, I don't. Okay. Here we go. All right. So as you guys take off from the Roshali Empire and you make your way towards where the map says is the dragon's graveyard, you go through a rather mountainous, hilly area that has a whole bunch of chunks of mountainous stones littering the pathway. And let me do this.
Can I just check, like, in character, just to make sure that nothing is following us?
Sure.
You tell me you don't think anyone.
Can I assist her with that? Mm.
I'd hate to get
You
ambushed.
guys can make a.
Fucking God, you said it.
Quit saying
Monkey,
it!
I love you, but Kalnier is frustrating.
Oh, it would be a perception check, right?
That's a dirty 20, at least from my end.
It doesn't seem as though you're being followed.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Okay.
Kalnier the Boy Scout, bro.
So as you crest the final ridge, the wind begins to die, as if afraid to enter the space that lays beyond.
Ooh.
Oh, that's great.
That sounds
Yeah,
cool.
perfect.
Before you lies a vast scar on the earth, a hollow plain where the soil has turned to brittle gray stone, cracked like old parchment. The air is stale and heavy, as though it hasn't been disturbed in centuries. But it has. Something has stirred here. The graveyard opens like a wound, dragon bones jutting from the earth in fractured arcs. Wings and spines fossilized mid-collapse. Each skeleton is massive, ancient, and far too still. Yet even in death, they seem poised to rise. Some are half-buried, others torn apart, scattered across the field like fallen statues. Among the titanic remains are the bones of thousands. Humans, beasts, monsters, broken swords, melted helmets, shattered tusks. The dust here is bone deep, and every step you take sinks into the ashes of something once alive. And there's a strange tension in this air. This is not appropriate music for this. Hang on.
We have music?
There's music.
Yeah,
That's
we
what I'm
did.
thinking.
We do not
You've
have
been
music,
listening
yeah.
to your soundtrack by yourself.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Kenku hasn't been in the
Oh,
call. We're done.
yeah.
That's probably what's been going on, because this. Hang on.
Oh my.
Have we just not been matching lives?
We probably haven't been.
Gordon's been vibing out this whole time.
Apparently I have been, like, it's been, I was like, man, this is way too loud. But then I realized that it's actually just not, okay. Alright. Well,
Gordon's delusional.
yeah, I've been
He's
getting
hearing
hit with
shit.
music the entire time.
At least the stream heard it, right?
Yeah, the stream did hear it.
Okay.
We did.
So, there's a strange tension in the air. Not magical, but emotional. Grief, perhaps, or rage, long cooled but never buried. Faint, rotted banners twist on the skeletal trees. Some bear symbols of empires that never existed. Others carry markings that shouldn't be known. and at the edge of the field, something glints. Glass roots, unnaturally grown crystal flora feeding on the marrow of dragons. And through it all, the wind carries only one sound, whispering across the graveyard like a warning. Leave, or lie beside them. And that's where we're going to end the session.
We have music for
All right.
Oh, 30 seconds of music.
Wow, it was amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
So scary, so scary.
I hope you guys like the
It just
map.
really added to the tension.
I really like the track when Kaerith got stuck in the block of stone. It's fine.
Yeah, man, that track was just like.
I don't like the barkeeper. I don't think we're gonna be friends. I don't know.
Hey, I love
Why
it.
not?
You're an
Why,
edgelord.
because he
Yeah.
called you ugly? Or...
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I have the
exactly
feeling
why.
we ain't gonna be the best friends.
I love hand water.
No, he's fun.
I
Ugh.
love mouth water.
He's
The
a
mouth water
fucking
was great.
bitch.
That hand water's disgusting. How can you guys drink it anyway?
Anyway, mouth water.
I mean, that was so fucking kinky. Dude, what the fuck?
Dude, you have no idea. Dude, when Stein was like, I'm gonna shock and grasp you, I was like, I gotta write it in.
Hey man,
Alright.
you man, whatever
Do it.
floats your boat.
Well, how'd you guys like the
Well,
session?
actually,
Any
I think in that
feedback?
case it would be drowning his boat.
Wait,
Oh, well.
wait. What are you saying, Warden?
How'd you guys like the session? Do you guys, I witnessed something on another stream. People were doing like stars and wishes for the different streams.
Stars and wishes?
Yeah. For
Oh,
the
I have
different
no
sessions.
complaints. I like today. I think the
Today, I
vibes were
think,
better.
was like what we
The RP
needed.
was better. Yeah.
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 So stars are
A little
like things
funny.
you thought went well, and then a wish is like what you want to see. Whether that's something.
Oh. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Wish for
I
You
more.
think
guys
that
go
he's
first.
asking for us to be doing that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys go first.
I can go first. I think one of the stars for me was Kalnier getting booted out.
Getting
Barrelball.
shot at Barrelball.
Hilarious.
And then, you know,
Yeah.
me trying to convince the goblin to, you know, let him be. He was a crazy old man. Yeah. I don't have anything to wish just yet, but I'll think of something.
Well, it's
I
not
don't
necessarily
think
even about trying to improve it. It's just like what is something that you want to see? Like, is there like a specific event you want to see happen? Is there like something that you think Nemel would like to do?
I swear, Monkey, if you say about us getting ambushed, I'm not gonna be happy.
I'm gonna fucking deck you, bro.
You make it sound like
Star.
there's already an ambush plan.
Barrelball rule set. Wish. Ambushes.
God damn it.
No.
Hell no!
Fire,
No.
you gotta punish him in your other campaign.
Oh yeah, I'm going
Punish
to.
him.
But yeah, do it.
Listen.
You can't
He's got me
punish
on
Gustav, he lives forever.
Listen, he's got me on Sundays and Wednesdays. He's got to be wishing that he not say that.
Oh,
I
good.
think my
think
star
it's-
this time was
yeah.
definitely like the party interaction, like that we actually
Yeah.
like we're vibing almost the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very fun.
Yeah, I tried keying everyone in a little bit. I was like, all right, let's get a little RP with the radio. Let's get a little RP with fire going on. Let's get some
yeah.
sibling energy with Zaya. You know, and Nemel, let's get some RP with the food, some stuff like that. And then Kalnier, I was like, bro, you are such a Boy Scout. You are getting on my ass about this pixie dubs, bro.
He gets himself thrown out of Barrelball.
Yeah, for talking
Barrelball?
all the shit about me getting drunk and being an alcoholic. And he's like, let me get strength pots.
Turn
and let me
around.
get on Barrelball, please.
The soccer
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
I think the only want that I would have, the one that I won
No.
is really hard to like to say because it's like I just wish that like we got more information on Snapdragon in this session
Yeah.
from that guy. I don't know, between the bounty posters, and we found out a lot. We found it's not an organization but a person and who he's part of, but I tried digging for information on him as hard as I could and I couldn't get shit.
At least we managed to figure out about Scourge Farron.
Yeah, that was a huge improvement. So,
oh my gosh. I was gonna say, I love playing a freaking intelligent character. That way then I can ask good questions.
Yeah. And then you guys finally found out that Kaerith is wanted for mass murder.
Oh yeah, I found that out a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't lie to you. Proceeds to lie.
Hey, it wasn't me, it was the sword, bro. Get it right.
I mean, you were holding the sword when it happened, so for all intents and purposes, you did do it.
I did it, but I'm not lying when I say that I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did it.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna offer myself up to the sword, and I'm gonna come after you, bro. I'm joking.
You're gonna go all right. It's all I imagine. I speak Dragonborn. I just Kalnier's here. To you too.
Yeah.
I mean, Athena's reaction to the Johnson was hilarious to me.
Yeah, that was
What,
hilarious.
my Johnson, your Johnson, or
Dwayne
old
the
man
Rock.
Johnson?
No,
Dwayne the Johnson Rock.
Dwayne the Johnson Rock, yeah.
Dude, that shit had me dying. And he was like, "It's a general," and I was like, "What the fuck bear nest did you poke, bro? Like, why? Like, Kaerith is
You
like
guys didn't ask
deathly
for more
afraid of those
information
guys.
whenever we talked about this, so
I did, and you said, "Well, he's just a powerful individual. I don't know what position he holds."
that's because I didn't.
Now you know.
You didn't tell me that.
Fucking. You picked a fight with a general, bro. Kaerith is quaking in his boots as we speak, okay? He is
My bad.
worried. He's not
My
worried
bad.
about his own problems. He's worried about that now.
Yeah.
So 3,500 gold. Split 5.
Dude. Bro. Listen, if you guys want to turn me in, I'm getting the lion's share of the cut. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I think whoever does the most to get you back out.
Fuck that. I'm the one going
him
to
back
prison. Fuck that. I'm the one going to prison. Yeah, and you're breaking me out. Okay. Colonel Sanders, dye your beard red so you can be the Chick-fil-A cow for a day, okay? Oh my god.
Chicken.
More chicken.
I
No,
just
beef.
I almost just want to expand on like next session. It's not really a wish or anything like that, but just Serafina's animosity towards Aaron this session.
Oh yeah, he did piss you off, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And then
he's gotta
Kalnier
regret
started
it.
being racist towards me at the end. He started calling me lizard, and I was like, oh.
So,
Yeah,
like,
that
the only
was
people that are-
scary though. That was scary.
Huh?
That was scary
What?
when you reacted to the insult. If you are a party pooper.
And she just doesn't like him. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Huh, and I'm surprised that she kind of likes Kaerith, but she's like, you know what? Neutral.
Well, it's kind of scary because I have the feeling I'm gonna need a healer.
Yeah.
Section 4, Article 5.
So Athena, what exactly is our weird heckling like?
any case, I'm gonna be turning the stream off at this point in time.
Oh, I didn't even
I know
realize
the stream's still been going. Like I was just doing this mostly for the stream.
You said you turned it off.
No, I said I was ending
the
the stream.
scene's
We're
cut.
at the end of the stream. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and raid somebody. Yeah, I don't know how many people are still watching. I guess enough, but let me go ahead and I'm gonna raid somebody because it's always nice to raid people. Who should I raid?
Yes.
that one.
Yes, that one.
Let's see.
Mhm.
Sort
Anyway,
by.
I'm gonna go get something for dinner. You
Uptime.
guys have a great night.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
See
Oh, we
it.
still have
Everything.
music.
Oh, you're back? Oh, I'm leaving now.
He did not miss too much. Just
I
Little
was
bit
trying to. I was
nothing
gonna ask you
between
what is our weird like,
Dynamic?
joking- Yes.
It's siblings, bro. It's got to be siblings.
Like that's what I was thinking, but I was like, I wasn't sure because not everybody like tries to like mess
no,
with their siblings
we're
like that.
we're like
I'm gonna go
we're like
ahead
fucking siblings.
And start a raid on
that's-
Spicy and Dicey. They are on Homebrew D&D episode 93. So,
Wow.
Fun.
Icy
good for them.
dicey.
one
Yeah, no,
thing-
we're like begrudging siblings.
Kaerith was getting spicy and dicey with that Restal guy.
All right.
Bro, that's not even the
Have a
tip of the
Have a
iceberg.
good night, everybody.